Welcome to Mystics MMOs. I'm your host, Mystic Raven. Alright, so I've unlocked the DK, which is the Dark Knight in Final Fantasy XIV. One of the things, though, I always do is when I'm trying to do something is set up macros to make things more efficient, especially with rotations, buffs, mitigation, especially with this class. So the first thing I'm always going to go ahead and do is check out the skills first. This will kind of lead me in the direction of what I'm going to do with the macro. So basically in this video and in this stream, I'm going to show you guys how I dissect my initial class. Now when you unlock the DK, you will get it at 30. It starts at level 30. So it's kind of nice. I'm really liking a lot of the classes. I picked up Machinist. I picked up my Astrologist or Astrologian, and my DK. So, but Hard Slash looks like it's the builder. We have the Spinning Slash, combo action, initial Hard Slash makes sense. Unleash, increase enmity. Deals unsuspected damage with a potency of 50 to all nearby. So that's an AoE. Very important. It is a spammable. It looks like it. No GCD applied. Deliver, Siphon Strike. Deliver an attack with a potency of 100. Combo is Hard Slash. So we have a dual effect from Hard Slash. MP, combo bonus. Restores MP while under the effect of Grit. That is very good to know because when we take a look over here, Grit reduces damage taken by 20% while reducing damage dealt by 20% and increases enmity generation. Very important to pay attention how the combinations work in your tooltips. Okay, Unmend, increase enmity, single target, 30% chance that the next Unleash will cost no MP. Okay, so there's that. Okay. So that's our AoE. Spammable. Okay. Instant recast. Alright. Blood weapon. Recast. So I do have a recast. This instant reduces weapon skill cast time and cast time, spell cast time and recast time, and auto attack delay by 10%. And converts physical damage dealt into MP. While reducing weapon skill TP cost by 20%. That's pretty good. Last 15 seconds cannot be used while under the effect of Grit. Okay, so we got a 15-second, and Grit duration is castable. So we have to manage between the blood weapon, right, and the Grit. So macroing this isn't going to be as easy to do. Power Slash delivers an attack potency. Spinning Slash. Okay, there's our combo. Our 3-hit combo. Okay, and then our rolls is pretty standard stuff here. We have our Rampart. We have our Convalescence. Low Blow. Anticipation. Provoke. Okay. Alright, right. These two are on GCDs as well as this. And Provoke. Low Blow is too, but we always keep that off to the side. Alright. We can add that with our spammable, but everything else, the way it looks like it's going to hit, it's going to be interesting. So let's go ahead. Okay. We're just going to put aggro. Alright. I like to take something I haven't maybe messed with. We'll make it a gold 1. Single target at least. Okay, so we're always going to put the action. Now, the first one I think I definitely want to pay attention to is the one with the GCD. because this has 15 seconds and it's going to reduce the weapon skill TP. So to me, this makes more sense to do this in such a way, you know, converts physical damage dealt into MP to magic points. Ugh, oi. Oi vey. Alright. It's good management. We'll hold off on it. We'll hold off on it. So let's just go to roll and let's keep to the basics for right now. So the first thing I always like to do is open up with my aggro. So we're going to do provoke. Okay, we're going to space down. We're going to action again, and now we're going to throw at least one of our mitigations in our buff. So this is a good buff, this is good mitigation, and this is a good mitigation. Anticipation, to me, I always separate the anticipation with the single target versus this by AoE. So we'll go with this and our anticipation. Okay. I want to make sure everything's done exactly right. So I sometimes always put it side by side. Okay, did I get that right? Let's make sure. ES, see, forgot the C. ENCE, perfect. Okay, we're going to space down. And then we're going to add our anticipation. And then we're going to put our starter, which will be our hard slash, I believe. Now this is something that I really want to pay attention to. See, that's an AoE, and I'm going to keep these two on AoEs with Unmend and Unleashed. So I'll try to keep these two side by side, but they're, you know, they are instance based. So just the way it's going to go. Okay, so it's just going to be hard slash. Now, if you don't want to write it out, you can go ahead and drag. And then if you have a keyboard and mouse, it's a little harder on the controller. It is doable. And then you can just backspace it, and then it saves it. Okay. Now, we're going to take a look, and then on our bar, we're going to move our hard slash up to this point, and then we're going to drop this down into the one spot. Now, a very important aspect for me now is to make sure my follow-ups are in conjunction with each other. So spinning slash will be our next. Make sure it's lined up. And then our power slash should be next in line. So we're going to move that over here. So we have our 1, 2, 3 combo set up right to bar. All right, that's pretty cake. This is our second in combo with the hard slash. Restores while under the form of grit. Okay, so we're going to put grit next in our lineup. actually, we'll do our AoE. No, no, no. I think that's how we'll do it. For sure. We'll put our grit here. We'll put this. Then we want to make sure Unleashed follows back here. So this is an instance as well, except we're just going to make, when we make a AoE macro, it'll get more advanced as you're leveling. This is just the 30. So now I'm going to go ahead, and usually I'll put, you know, something like a 6, so I know it's like an AoE, like a big number. Keep it simple. Oh. Okay. We're going to space that. We're going to keep our provoke off this bar. But we are going to go with, once again, our buff and our rampart. Okay. So we're going to put our buff first. Make sure everything's right. Okay. Then when we come up here, we're going to look at our AoE, which is our Unleashed. 50 to all. Okay. Now, while these are on GCD, so let me show you what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to now close that out. And I know that I have grit here and I have Unleash here. So I'm going to put Unleash once again up here, kind of between the two. I know that's, so just for a reference guide. Okay, and then when we take a look at and see Unmend, but that's an instance. Okay, so we're going to put this over here as so. Okay, that looks good. Reduces damage taken by 20. Okay, grit. Siphoning strikes. Looks good. While under grit. But I definitely want to take, I think, this one over here and then this one here. The reason being, I know this is going to have a new combo associated. So I'm going to hit my grit, I'm going to hit my unmend, and then I can do the AoE aggro more efficiently. I'm still going to keep these barred, right? And the only thing now I'm going to go ahead and do is add my CC effect. And that's my low blow. Okay, so I'm going to move it somewhere around here. You can put it down there if you'd like. If you want to keep it barred pretty quick. Like, you can move it here. So you have it. Slide them down. However you feel comfortable. Now, next thing I want to go ahead and do is going to open up my inventory. I'm going to find my potions. I'm going to take my high health. I always slot it in, you know, muscle memory type area. And then I always add my food buff somewhere up here at the top. And then that's pretty much how we're going to set up the standard beginning, I believe. Now I'm always going to go ahead and check to make sure the buffs are going to be working. So we have the GCDs applied. Rampart is off the side. If I need a proc Rampart, I just hit the button, and then we're good to go. Same thing with the AoEs. That's why we have Rampart set for that. Jackson, what's up? Yeah, no, this is Dark Knight. Dragon Knight. Okay. So there we go. The only thing I'm not liking about this up front is the low HP. I don't like it, to be honest with you. It's kind of one of the scary elements to me. But it is what it is. And I already have the reward for this, but I'm still going to try it. Under this, whatever. Ugh, I'm telling you, man. We're going to eat some food. That gives us a buff of whateverness. It's crazy to me. It is nuts. It is crazy. While we're waiting for Q. Let me see what we can do. Aha. Never mind. Like I said, I'm a little apprehensive. I put on the plate. I put on gear. I even put a couple material on it, but I wanted to kind of get this experience from the initial, whether I was going to like it or not. So I have the most health, which is reassuring, I guess. That's somewhat reassuring. Okay. That's sealed off initially. So we're going to go here and go to the left. Heart isn't hitting. Alright. I'm going to have to check that. Now we're going to have to slide this down. So I can get it figured out. That's what we'll do. Okay.
What's up?
What's up? How you doing, man?
Good, how are you doing?
You know, I'm here. I'm here. Trying this out, you know? What are you up to?
Just about to log on.
Log off?
Last time I was on, I was doing, what the fuck was I doing? Oh, crafting and shit. About all I was doing. I was getting my botany skill up. That's right.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the crafting in this game is crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I like it a lot. Hop fucking hates it, but I like it.
Hop does hate it.
There's something about it too, the way you get powers and everything to make higher quality shit other than just sitting there clicking on random shit waiting for stuff to happen or getting stupid materials like fucking resin and whatever.
Yeah. You know, I think the crafting in this game is kind of interesting too because it's not like best in slot, but at the same time it has viability to it.
Uh-huh. Shit, you're the only one on here, but
yeah, at the moment, I'm stunned. I should have brought teardrops.
Fucking Hop said he would be on. Well, maybe because the storm fucking shut down his internet. I wonder if that happened. I live in California. I don't have to worry about that. This is why we pay the fucking $15 every month for a fucking, or $1,500 every month for a fucking apartment. Ugh. Shit, now I don't have a dip spitter. I like this Discord because, what the fuck? Okay, random duties, recommended duties. Alright, duties, list of place quests for duties. Currently available in your highlighting an item. Okay.
By the way, you can say hi. I'm streaming.
Oh, are you?
Yeah, tell everybody just say hi. Say hi, viewers.
Hello. How many viewers you got so far?
I have no idea. I never pay attention.
Alright, let's see here. Are you on Twitch or what?
No, I'm a YouTuber.
Okay, is it still Mystic Raven?
No, it's under Mystics MMOs.
It's Mystics MMO?
Yeah, MISTICK.
Oh, okay. Got 3 people watching.
And you're one of them.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thank you for the sub, Miles. I appreciate that.
The lag latency. It's our conversation right now.
Oh, my. You know, that's one thing I love about this game that I don't have to fuck with.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna fucking do some quests now.
I like this. I just got to figure out what's going on with the macros. That's about one of the things that I'm kind of concerned. One of my macros isn't firing. I might have to put it in parentheses. Get out of there.
Oh, let's see this.
Alright.
Teleport. Get my little midget ass somewhere. I don't fucking know. You shall not trespass. Slake Quinn Scramblers. Where the fuck are those? Oh, it's all the way up over there. Alright, cool. I cannot wait till I get my chocobo.
I bet.
No, this game's way funner than the last time I've...
You know, the funny thing about it is I was hesitant to try it because initially I'm like, I'm done with turn-based games. But, I mean, the fact that you can macro, and the fact that there are literally the way they set up the combos and the gauge bars, I find it kind of nice. I mean, it really is a pretty good setup.
Yeah, no, there's nothing I really complain about right now. It's, it just reminds me a lot of Lotro mixed with somewhat of Age of Conan, the old ass fucking MMO.
Yeah, I remember Age of Conan. Boy, that game had its moment, didn't it? Moment. It's like they could have that game could have been like a lot better. But once again, companies need to take their time, do it right, and you know, it'll be worth it in the end.
I mean, it was fun for a little bit. I played it because it was different MMO combat style. You could put together combinations and shit, just like Conan Exiles, and fucking slice people in half and shit at random.
I like the aggro control.
Yo.
Yo, what's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep, I can. What's up, Jackson? How you doing? Can you hear me, Jackson?
Fucking dog shit.
Jackson, can you hear me?
No. Dogs are terrified because of the rain right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Pit bull's hiding in her kennel, and then my other one's hiding under her fucking bed.
Yo.
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me? How you doing, brother?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
How you doing?
What's up, man?
Not much, man. How you liking this?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
It's a little delay. I can hear myself
Can you hear me
echoing.
still?
Yeah, I can hear you. You're perfect.
Yeah, I can hear you clear.
I think he's watching your stream.
Yeah, to hear me, right. So, how you liking this, Jackson?
I can hear you clear.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Guy.
Okay, wait, do we have these keys? I gotta get these keys, man. Why are these guys on here?
Yo, what's up? Can you hear me? How you doing, brother?
I'm doing fine. I'm just trying to get to level 30. Huh?
It's
I'm
just
doing fine.
it's just a delay, Jackson, because you're on the tube.
Oh.
It's a little delay. I can hear myself echoing. Yeah, I can hear you. You're perfect.
Looking good.
Yeah, it's a bad delay. How do I fix that?
Fuck are all these eggs? Yep, alright.
I don't know how you fix the delay.
It's just the delay, Jackson, because you're on YouTube.
If you get your headset and plug it into your phone, I don't know if you're on PC or not, but if you plug in your other headset, or it should work.
I'm on PC. Should I get on my phone?
Yeah, you can try your phone.
Yeah.
That might work.
All right.
Yeah, your phone will cut back on the echo.
All right.
It may not actually. You know, sometimes they don't.
Oh no.
Sometimes they don't. No.
I didn't get any echo when I was watching it on the phone for that couple of
Yeah,
seconds.
I really like the fact that this is available on the phone.
Yeah, no, so am I, because I don't have to use the fucking PlayStation Party, and especially because this is cross-platform.
Yeah, this is probably one of the best aspects about this game is the cross-platform. I wish more games were like this, but the fact that DC and this game both have a cross-platform application to it is amazing.
Well, and that means that they have the fucking ability to do it. They're just not fucking doing it.
Well, yeah, everything's C++. It's all C++ coding. It's just that's the code doesn't change. You know, that does not change. But the way the op system's laid out, that's the problem.
Well, hopefully PlayStation and whatnot fucking holds up to their word, and so they said they're gonna start to do it with Xbox and shit. So. There's no reason really not to, because it shouldn't matter what fucking console you have or whatnot. You should just be able to play with your friends. And I get it, there's console exclusives and whatnot, but keep those. Let us play with the other ones with our friends. Especially MMOs.
Yeah. I mean, that's what you're playing for. You're playing for the experience. Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't need any of this shit, man. Fucking story quest just run on forever. What do I gotta do now?
No shit, it's gonna hurt.
Search the signs of search for signs of a shadowy figure. Where the fuck am I supposed to do that? Oh. Jump. I'm gonna die probably. Oh no, yep, did die. First time I died since I started this character.
What class did you go with? I know Jackson.
I picked a Lancer.
You're running a Bard, right, Jackson?
He's off. He's off of Discord.
He's probably gonna try to connect up on his phone. I like Jackson.
Yeah.
He's a good guy, man. Plus, he's a good gamer. He's knowledgeable. That's actually really good. I'm gonna need on that belt. I don't know how. I hate when they do that. I never know how to get back.
Race Chocobo breeder.
Ever. Like they always go one place, and then I'm stuck like going. I don't know how to do that teleport thing that they just did, but
I picked a Lancer just to be able to do DPS and run through the story mission and shit. I may just do the $25 one because I've already ran through this shit like fucking way when Realm Reborn re-released.
on Realm Reborn.
Yeah. So I can just get Heaven Sword and start playing fucking Heaven Sword.
You know what? I'm
later.
just gonna die. It's the easiest way for me.
My controller charging now. No. Oh, no. I may be having some electrical issues due to our storm, but even California is getting pounded right now. Yeah, my fucking outlet is donezo.
Right. Let me die in res. Right. Exactly. That's what I was doing.
Oh, well, it's charging that. Why the fuck is it not charging my goddamn PlayStation controller? Oh, there you go. The one thing I do miss SO is that there was training gear and shit like that. Who's that?
Y'all can hear me?
Yep. Sound perfect,
Yeah, I'm
man.
on my phone. Yeah, I'm on my phone.
So, how you liking this game, man?
Hey, I wish I would have never quit it when I first got it from PS4.
You know, the funny, but the way you set it up is different, though, isn't it?
Now I started like a year after, so it's like the same way. But I just quit early because early stage is kind of boring.
It's brutal, man. I mean, the whole storyline thing is just brutal. It's like,
Yeah.
what the hell? I mean, and I'm not a big story person either. I mean, I like a good plot, and this game does have it. The cutscenes and the animations are probably the best I've seen.
Yep.
But what's got me crazy about this game is literally the performance.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I saw you playing it. I went back to it.
Yeah, and you know, as soon as a lot of people aren't happy with me, Jackson. You know, the fact that I'm not playing Elder Scrolls. So
I don't know why. It's not worth to buy. I mean, the lag is so bad in that game.
dude, that's my thing. It's like, I love Elder Scrolls. People think I'm a hater. I'm like, I'm not a hater. It's one of my favorite games. There's a lot to it, but the performance is just shit.
Yep.
And then let's be honest here.
I'm not a big story person either. I mean, I like a good plot. In this game,
I can hear YouTube. Can you mute the YouTube here for me?
Yeah, I turned it down.
Yeah.
I just turned it down. Yeah.
Okay, so one of the biggest things for me too in this aspect is we got the new content for Elder Scrolls coming out, right?
Yep.
So here becomes my question. We have an open-ended game, right? It's open-ended. So what's the point of doing any of the content if there's no form of incentive? What, a new set that does what?
You're right about that.
What's it doing? What's it gonna do? I mean, is it gonna make me like the badass PB here? You know? I mean, what? I mean, where's the progression now? And I love the fact that you can be open-ended and you can use different other. I'm glad Mystic started streaming. I'm glad. I like Elder Scrolls for what it is, but they need to. I know how to do it. I'm just not going to tell them how to do it. I'm tired of giving freebies out. You know, and I'm tired, man. I'm a poor ass man, and you know I'm tired of fucking holding their hands and why they got their dicks out. But you know, the funny thing about it, the funny thing is, it's like, okay, there's no additional bank space, there's no per gear progression, no incentive to do it. So. I mean, what you think? I want to just level out another tune to do what? And that's another thing I love about this game too, is I don't have to keep creating fucking alts. Oh my god! Tell me that isn't a blessing.
Yeah, a true blessing. Yeah, I wish I would have stayed with it, man. Cause like when you get farther in the levels, it get a little bit more smoother and a little bit better. I wish I would have never quit.
Yeah, no, dude. And I'll tell you what, the no mount thing does get on my nerves though until level 20. I mean that one's a little bit of a pain in the ass.
Level 20?
Yeah, well, roughly.
Money, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. That shit's real. The pain is real. But it's not bad though, given the fact that most of your starting stuff is roughly in the same area.
Yeah, it don't take that long to get down.
Yeah,
Nah.
Still, I really wish it didn't. I'm stuck in chat screen. How do I turn this fucking thing off?
Wrong
No, I
button.
didn't do it.
Yeah, right now I got it. Oh, I'm stuck on a storyline. I got to hit 38 to get back into the storyline.
Yeah, and that's one thing too. Okay, so I always say pros and cons to everything. I love the storyline. It's a good storyline. The tedious back and forth bullshit can go away. Like, you know, running here, delivering something, then going back. What the fuck is that?
That's exactly what I'm doing right now.
That's what I'm saying. They should make it like when you get to a certain level, you automatically unlock that, like that dungeon or that area, whatever.
Yeah.
You should have to get to a certain level to do certain parts of the storyline and to unlock certain stuff like that.
Right. You know,
Crazy.
well, especially if you get like the expansion. I know what you're saying. The one I kind of contribute that to the way it already is leveled. You played World of Warcraft. Remember when DK came out in World of Warcraft? We had that with 50.
Yep.
Remember that?
Yeah. DK, you automatically get level 60, I think.
Right. But you had to already have the character. You had to have a character up to that point. Yep. And I kind of contributed almost with that. It's like it went with the expansion, and they didn't want players to start from scratch to play the content. So it was just like you could share your gear, which is another thing that's really nice. But Elder Scrolls does that too, where you can swap gear. Maybe. Yeah. WoW never could. WoW, if you had ults, fuck you. This is bound to your character. Fuck you too. You're gonna fucking start from scratch.
But if you but if you're a rogue, a DPS rogue, and a DPS druid, you could do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cause they wear leather.
Yeah, right. But they changed the stats in BC, right? I want to say during BC there was like, because of the way druid had healing. And then Druid had tanking and DPS. They statted all those mediums different. They started statting different.
Yeah, they did that for like because of PvP.
Yeah, I mean they definitely there was a lot of elements. Yeah, because before that, didn't it like switch the stats when you changed forms?
Yep.
Right.
Like when you change form, you don't have to worry about grinding no more gear.
Right, your gear would reallocate your point position. And Druid at that time. So yeah, and it's kind of interesting when we talk about this, because Elder Scrolls, and like I always tell people, I love ESO. I know a lot of people hate me being in other games, but I'm bouncing around. I love DC. I would be playing DC had Daybreak not did what they did.
They were wrong for that.
Yeah, had Daybreak not did what they did, I would still be playing that game. But Hercules gave me the heads up with this. I was like you. I was kind of like, oh, man, no, I'm not. I like a good plot. I like a good story. But I know Final Fantasy games are drawn out in their storylines.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, no.
I heard you say you got to do it with one character, I said, oh, okay.
Yeah, right.
That's good.
Right. It was like, okay, I could do it all in one character. I'm like, sign me up. Let's go. Let's try it. Let's give it a whirl. And surprisingly enough, I'm actually having a lot of fun, There's something I got to change up with that macro.
I can tell. You playing it a lot. I see it.
Yeah. No. I've been on. Well, there's things going on with, well, let's put it this way. I'm trying to do that company thing. And I don't know what'll happen. Yeah. And the fact of the matter is, for me, is I don't know if it can come to fruition from where I'm located. And it was given even the recommendation, like, hey, it's not a bad idea just to get the people's to create a studio. Just to get people to jobs in the area, because we can accommodate that. And I'm like, that's not the point what I'm doing this for. We're doing this on an economic level as well. And I'm like, I could have sold this years ago and basically, whatever. But everything comes with a cost. Everything comes with a price. Mine's not about money for myself. If somebody wants to make money, wants to make a profit, what are you willing to pay for it? What are you willing to do to get it? And that's my question. It's like, hey, man, I'm not, you have to be willing to, negotiate.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go. I got it.
So how you liking the DK?
It's kind of interesting.
That's the class I want to make my main tank.
Oh, are you? The thing of what I like about it, it's different. I don't know if I like the way the statting goes on it, because when you take a look at a warrior and a paladin from a stat position, it's way different. I mean, it's scary different actually from a vitality position. So I was kind of like, oh shit, as soon as I loaded up my gear, but I think because of all the mitigation through the abilities, it's supposed to give you that, element of like, if you don't do it right, you're going to die.
Yeah.
You know, you better get it done. I'm gonna do one more. Did you see the macros I got set up here in the stream? How I did
I
it?
see it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I had to do hard slash in parentheses. Some abilities will have to be parenthesized because it's considered like a self cast. Self cast
okay.
abilities have to be within parentheses, but usually attacks don't. But like Unleash doesn't
Oh,
have to be. Yeah, on any
DK,
macro setup, because parentheses is like it's basically indicating the cast regardless without target. But I don't know. Like usually that's a buff indication, like a parentheses. Like if you're going to buff you want to make sure it's cast regardless. So it's a parentheses type indication. So, but this is targeted, and their macro system is a little more finicky. Like I can't suppress the macro failure in this game. I'm glad they have macros, but I can't even suppress it. In Rift, I could suppress my script because I would suppress my script, and then I would also set delays in my script code for my my rotation. But just the fact that they have the macro system and that you can use macros even on PS4, awesome. So now you play PC and PlayStation. Have you got to try this game on both, or are you just playing on PlayStation?
I'm just playing. I'm playing on PlayStation right now.
Okay, now
but,
are you using keyboard and mouse or Mac or controller?
Just like I said, I used to use keyboard and mouse a lot for a while, but after years playing with a keyboard and mouse, like with the mouse, my wrist it gets stiff real quick. So
Right.
That's why I don't really use a keyboard and mouse no more.
Right. So
my
the
wrist,
controller
it get real
definitely
stiff.
is more not the accurate. It's off the top of my tongue. It's better fitting for your hands. It's not as much stress. Ergonomic. It's more ergonomic.
Yep.
Went about dumb there.
I'm gonna go ahead and buy a keyboard, an actual keyboard and mouse, and plug it up to my PlayStation. I'm gonna give it a try though.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But what I like about the keyboard, even if you're not going to use it, you can customize your HUD a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, I have seen that too. The HUD I've had a dick with a controller, and it's kind of a pain in the ass.
Okay.
Yeah, that works.
I know, but the person that you was playing with yesterday, Missy, he said he played with this controller. He said he got the hub down pat with his controller.
Yeah, that's Scott. Yeah, he said
Yeah,
he got it. And
he got it down pat.
Mars said like he's done both, and I think Mars prefers a controller if I'm not mistaken as well. You know.
Okay.
The only thing I want this game to do is probably get PvP a little under control. We were talking about that in the feast. This game's definitely. I wouldn't make the recommendation for the PvP in this game.
Yeah, because when you play Elder Scrolls, that's the reason why I said sub to you, because you was doing mostly PvE, then you switched to PvP.
I should have never. Ever PvP'd in that game. And I knew. How many times did I say, Jackson, that this game's PvP's been fucked? And I would only PvP 5 hours a week. You know, I'm like, you know, I'm like, the shield stack's broke. This is broke. And I was comfortable with that. I was more than fine with it. But then, no, I had to get all my bags full. I had to get a bunch of shit. I had nothing to do. And what did I end up doing? Oh, this dumb motherfucker went to go ahead and PvP'd. Oh, fuck me. I'm like, I should have known better, mommy. You know, I mean, seriously. I know, I'm liking the DK, though. I feel the DK, I like, it has a different feel than the Warrior. The Paladin's immunity gain is ridiculous, though. I mean, oh my god, this thing is...
Yeah, I did a research. They said that the easiest tank to start off with is the Paladin.
Oh my god, by far. I mean, I love my Warrior, and Mars was telling me, Mars was like, oh, Mystic, you're going to love the Warrior. And he was right.
Yeah, they said Warrior got the most HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warrior got the most like HP. Yeah.
But the funny thing is, they just can't keep the aggro. Because it's between the DK and the Pally, they just pull too much threat.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. DKs and Paladins throw they out threaten a warrior, but the warrior's supposed to be an off tank, from my understanding.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah,
supposed to be mob control.
I was playing in this dungeon earlier with a DK tank, and I was pulling aggro off him so much.
Oh yeah.
So, you know, I was using the spread bow ability.
Uh-huh.
I was surprised that I was pulling aggro off them, because they got an AOE target, right?
Yeah. But
I was pulling aggro off them.
It's literally about their amenity, man.
Okay.
You know, it is all about that amenity. And I feel that between the two main tanking, I mean, especially for raid. I mean, you used to raid in WoW, I imagine, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so when we take a look at like progression, the way the progression systems go, we know what it was like, you know, to be every update, every expansion having to switch our main tanks around, because at one time it was the warrior, and then all of a sudden it's the druid, and then the bear tank. Then next thing you know, it's the pally, you know.
Yeah. So is it just like a death knight in
Yeah, it completely.
WoW?
No, it's way different. The way,
way different?
yeah, totally. It doesn't even feel like it, to be honest with you. Which surprised me. It does have the magical element to it with the sword, but
yeah,
it kind of has that initial feel, but the abilities don't feel like the DK in World of Warcraft. I would say it's way different. Because the way the combo system works in this game, your mitigation's set, where in DKs and WoW is all set by your runes. You know? How your runes used to work out.
Okay.
Remember, like, you know, you get your build up your, you know, and then all of a sudden you get your rune, you pop your runes, and but this DK does not feel like that at all.
Yeah, I know Blood DK is crazy with the hills.
Yeah, I mean,
Holy DK put dots on you and stuff.
You know, I miss the way you know, it used to be in WoW when we had our trees and we could make, you know,
that's Crusade. That's when I love WoW. Crusade and what's the next expansion that came out after that?
Lich King.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lich King. Yeah. Oh, I love Crusade and Lich King.
Yeah, they kind of messed it up with Cataclysm. I hate it. I stopped after.
Yeah.
Cataclysm.
You know what? I threw in about the Tau during Wrath of Lich King. I mean, I made an appearance for
Lich King was real good.
But yeah, Lich King was all right. But I got pissed because I started like I had a druid, and during BC I had the Resto druid. I mean, whatever, you know. I went from DPS druid to Resto and whatever. Then Wrath of Lich King comes out, and then guess what? Oh, Mystic, you're gonna go bear tank. Say fucking squeeze me. What?
Yeah, bear tank was overpowered.
Right. I was like, oh yeah, Mystic. What about my heal? Oh, well, we're gonna use the paladin as a fucking healer now during this update. I'm like, excuse me.
Yep.
You know what?
Yep.
What? Really, motherfuckers? Really? So we're going to take our off tank that we had during KC, and now we're going to make him our healer, and now we're taking our healer and switching it to a tank. Thank you, fucking Blizzard. Thank you god dang much. I appreciate you guys so motherfucking much.
Did you hear what Activision wants Blizzard to do now?
Oh, I can imagine.
What?
Pull down their
They want
pants.
them to start cranking out fucking video games just
Oh,
like
yeah.
Call of Duty every year.
I know. I heard.
I'm telling you, in the next fucking fucking at least 5 years, publishers will be gone from the industry. They'll be gone. I mean, think about it though. The developing company of Destiny pulled away from Activision recently.
Yeah.
A lot of people leaving different companies. I don't know what's going on.
But
because it's all
EA's
digital,
under
it's
distress right now. It's their fucking. You got people in the office that don't fucking game.
Yeah, they're money hungry.
They're idiots.
Look at NBA 2K19. Look at NFL 2K19.
They know numbers. That's all they know. Numbers.
They don't even know numbers.
That's my
They're
channel.
fucking
Hey,
idiots.
My channel off on 2K, but these last 3 years, man, 2K been trash, man. They be trying to take so much money from people.
How? I mean, here's the thing. Activision had the golden egg of gaming history with Blizzard. How do you fuck that up?
I don't even know.
How do you fuck up a golden fucking goose? How? How? It's fucking mind-blowing.
Yeah, you ain't lying about that.
I mean, all you had to do, Activision, was shut the fuck up and sit back and collect the dough.
Yep.
What's hard? What? Oh, what? You want to know that? I mean, no offense, Activision, you know, has produced some good games, no doubt. I'm not taking away from that. But have they produced what fucking Blizzard has? I think fucking not.
No.
I mean, Blizzard only comes out with the fucking game every once in a blue moon, and it's a triple A title every fucking time.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, but think about the industry in this way. This game is a perfect example of you know, investors knowing the product in the community, right? Because this game was a fail when it launched.
Yeah.
It was a fucking fail, right? It was the worst goddamn version of any MMO title that you would ever dream of, right? But they knew the potential. So what'd they do? Did they scrap it? No, they're like, we're invested. Bullshit. We just spent probably $100 million on this game. We can't afford to let it fail now. So what'd they do? They scrapped the engine and took all the code from the engine, reset a new engine to it, and re-released it. Now look at this game. It now is beating World of Warcraft's user reviews.
Because it runs so great.
I'll tell you what, I've never played an Asian game that did run like shit. I'll be honest with you. I'll be fucking honest. No fucking way. Especially the Korean games. Don't fuck with Koreans and their fucking MMOs, man. No.
I really want Dragon's Dogma MMO to come to the U.S.
Well, I want a lot of it's so many Chinese games. They sleep. I mean, they go to, like, they'll leave their family, go to a certain building with certain rooms, and they be playing games all day, and that's their job.
Yeah, man. I mean, seriously, that's their shit. That's their economy, man. Dude, the fucking world, the worlds is always held over in Asia. The esports worlds are usually somewhere over in Asia or Europe. When's the last time we had like the world tournament in the U.S. soil? Fuck. Don't worry, we're not putting fiber optics in the U.S. No. We're still fucking with wireless. That's the way to go, boys and girls. Don't you have phones?
I know, right?
Yeah, because, you know, that's what you want to do, Jackson, right? You just got off work and you just want to sit on your couch and game on your fucking phone. I'm telling you. Don't let them tell you different, Jackson. You don't know what you want. They know what you want.
I know.
What the fuck? Yeah, it's like, what? Excuse me? You're telling me what I want? When did the roles change here? Just hand over your check. Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Here. God dang, man. Game companies.
Well, it's no longer the code monkeys, the little indie developers like, what was it we were watching? Bundersnatch, the fucking Black Mirror on Netflix.
Yeah.
I was explaining to my girlfriend how video games back in the day were being made, and like Code Monkeys, and it was like one dude per project or 2 people per project, and that's why kind of indie games are better now than fucking giant.
Well, here's the thing. The next and when it comes to like certain type of games, I agree with that. But in an MMO, an indie MMO, it's never gonna fucking happen. It's never gonna fucking happen. Like,
that's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
but
like
I'm just saying, like the general public, the general games that people consume. Like if you look at what the fuck is an indie game that came out that did really well, Braid or fucking any of those. Soma is one. I sat down because it was free on PlayStation Plus. That shit was fucking amazing.
Yeah, and when it comes down to it, I feel like sometimes graphically we're regressing, but indie games, the advantage indie developers have is the content in which they're making the product. Now imagine, all these gaming tools, the tool sets that are being developed. We got Epic Games releasing crazy tool sets for development. Yeah. Crazy tool sets. Yeah. And
have you seen Amazon Lumberyard?
I have seen this. I don't know how an MMO survival game is going to pan out. I mean, especially let's say they implement PvP. Oh my God, it'll be like an open world Fortnite is what we're gonna see.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about doing 2K like that, like open world, like you start off like.
Oh yeah.
Elementary school, something like that. I'm like, what?
Oh, that's dumb. No.
That'd be
No.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Real young.
Sometime at one point or at some point or another, they have to stop, man. Companies have to stop. I go back and I remember one motherfucker, a big, nice CEO of a company, when during a changeover in the gaming system, didn't listen to me. I'm like, stop thinking. Stop. You need to listen. Don't think. Thinking is not your strong suit. It is so not your fucking strong suit. Your strong suit is fucking just collecting money. Okay? So shut the fuck up. That is your fucking strong suit. Don't kid yourself. Because fucking when a suit makes a decision despite the suggestion of the development team, well, you just might have fucked up there, Georgie. You just might have screwed the pooch. You might have screwed yourself. Because when your own devs are like, hey, that's not going to be a good idea. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. Yeah. I totally believe that.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I think you're full of shit. I'm such a dick, and I feel bad. I actually sometimes feel bad, but then I really don't.
Well, I mean, there's communities that fucking basically teach people, hey, this is what we want.
Giving it up to the.
But nobody wants to listen.
Well, the thing about it is this, like Elder Scrolls. I love ESO. Rich, the dev team is really good over there. I'm going to give it up to them, and I really do. I commend the people in the trenches, the employees, the people who are trying to, set the standard. I really do. Because they're not in charge. They're not in charge.
Oh yeah, no.
It's like you have a company and you have employees, and your employee tells you, hey, boss, I think that given the fact, and he's worked for you like for 5-6 years, and he tells you we're going to have problems doing this if we do this way. As soon as he comes to you, the first thing you think of, this is how they look at it. You don't tell me what's the problem. You are my servant. Your opinion means shit. You do as you're told. You know? And that's not smart business. That's not very, very smart. Especially when you've had somebody as long as that. It's different when you have a new person coming in, getting accustomed to the way procedures work in your company, the infrastructure. But when you have somebody who knows your company intimately, why wouldn't you take their recommendations seriously? They're working on. You're not in there every day. They are.
Yep.
They're working on it every day. Not you, them.
What is this? What is this? What the hell is a novice network?
It's a chat room where everybody will help you out. This game is very friendly, by the way. Have you noticed that, Jackson? Have you seen how friendly this game is?
Yeah,
oh my god!
A lot of people telling me.
Oh my god, it's so friendly. It's
actually. I did it. When I first started playing ESO, I did a video comparing ESO to Final Fantasy 14. And you know me, I just started playing ESO, so I was loving it. So
yeah,
I had more positive for ESO than Final Fantasy 14. But I was these last couple of months, I was getting so much hate mail about ESO trash. Nobody want to play it.
Yeah, Elder Scrolls can be toxic. Some of it can, but this community's they'll help you out. They will. Yeah. They'll be like, oh yeah. And it's like if you die, it's like, oh okay, that's okay. I'm like, oh my god, you guys are guys are so nice.
They were saying people on ESO was so bad. They just mean. They don't treat people right.
Yeah, I was like,
they don't really.
We do.
I mean, I'm lucky enough to found.
Yo, Jack, what's up, man?
I played with them.
How you doing, Jack? Thank you for stopping in, man. Yeah, that's another thing. Like, there are games out there. I feel like every game that has a rating queue system of some sort, the toxicity start. Like World of Warcraft, when they implemented raid queues, I was shocked to hear that they did this. Like it's like scaled down, I guess. But you see a very friendly community, a community that's not so toxic and not so elitist, because I was like, okay, that's great, this is cool, because I love that about DC is the one that made me change my elite attitude. DCUO was DC when I first went in, and I was like, queuing raids, what? I was like, shut the fuck up. What? No. And I went in, and but they had the difficulty, different level. You could do like on a normal mode, and you could pug it. It was manageable. It was still relatively challenging, but then they had, the higher end quality, which was meant more for like organized endgame. And I really thought that was a smart idea. And then when you come in a game like this, they take their old content that is an end game, and then they set that for players to play without having to feel like that you're obligated. You know what I'm saying? And it keeps the old content in perspective, especially in a linear game. So this was also a very smart decision on Square Enix part to implement this type of system. I think Yoshi P. I hope I say his name right, did really, really good with producing this game. Just amazing. I'm really enjoying myself because I'm able to experience everything on my time. Yeah. I'm able to pick and choose. If I don't like a class or a job, I can choose not to continue and not scratch my character, not have to delete it.
You're right.
And that, right. Exactly. Right. I don't have to do that. Right. Yeah. And that to me is amazing. Now they do have a third-party program for the PC that does have a parser. It's not a metrics, because ESO has like a metrics. They don't have a real parser. And WoW, we are used to a parser. And I keep trying to tell people there's a difference between metrics and parsers. ESO players, you do not fucking have a parser. You have never had a parser, you dumb fox. Ever. Ever. Don't call it a parse. You don't know what a parse is. You have a metrics. Metrics is a single read of damage being dealt. That's it. No matter if you're on a boss or a target dummy. A parse literally is the gauge scaling everybody. The average damage dealt by group. Right? That's being pushed out. Max, average, minimum. It throws out everybody. If I had a parser on WoW, if I clicked your name, I could see your fucking goddamn rotation. You can't tell me you've ever had a parser, fucking ESO players. Get the fuck out of here. You want to be elitist. You never were. You never fucking were. And you should be thankful, though. And this is why I tell people, I actually like the fact that companies are starting to do away with parsers. The reason being, it does fuel the elitist. You know? I mean, imagine if they had that Elder Scrolls, ZOS, allowed the metrics go from single target metrics to full parse, Jackson. How do you think the community would handle that?
Oh no!
I think it'd blow up. It would be bad. It would be really bad because people would be like, "You're out of our trial team. You were the last on the board." Did we not see that in World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On parsers, we saw, the bottom one who couldn't cut the fucking slack got what? The boot. Next thing you know, he logged on. He's not even in the guild anymore.
Yeah.
You got the silent kick.
Especially the raid.
Right.
The raids, the top raid guilds.
Right.
Oh my goodness, you mess up, you gone.
Yeah, that's the way. Well, I hate to say it, but that's the way we were. Actually, we wouldn't even take people into fucking our guild until we took them in like some of the other content, and we gauge them on a parser.
Yeah,
we gauge them.
We'll be on some of the raids like 7-8 hours straight.
Mm-hmm. When's the last time you ever were in a fucking trial in ESO for 6? When? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait. Shut the fuck up, Elder Scroll players. You are fucking so far off. You have no... Dude, they used to say that fucking there was BIS in ESO. Shut the fuck up, god damn it.
I know.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah. Fucking idiots. Fucking dumbasses. They still don't even know what indifferent values are. They're fucking so goddamn dumb. Fucking, and some of them go to college. Goddamn, I wonder what they're getting their degree in. Basket weaving.
Art.
Yeah.
Art.
Fucking god dang it. Son of a bitch.
Philosophy.
Scary as fuck. I swear to God. I blame education. I blame education. Like, I went to a meeting, and there was a meeting that was educating people about like business and stuff, and I was like, I shouldn't even be here. And they're like, why? I'm like, I learned this my sophomore year in high school.
Yeah, economics, government. That's what I learned too.
Yeah, no, it was economics. This was like an economics type, for people wanting to do business type stuff, but
I mean, it was required for us to do it here. Like,
right.
At least fucking 7-8 years ago, we had to fucking take econ.
Like,
now, I don't think it is.
Like, I literally, like, even up through college. In high school, I took every business class. Like, I was more, like, there was different things you took in high school. We had a lot more options in certain elements. Now it's about tech, which back when I went to school, our computer class consisted of Windows 95. Like, I mean, come on, man. Seriously. I mean, or DOS. I did appreciate the DOS class, though. I will say that. When we used to run, the DOS command C+, we would do, floppy disk, and we would do C+ coding. It was just C+ standard. And, but that was C+ coding. That was actually standard C+. And we did that. That's what we did.
They used to make the circuit boards and stuff with the schematics and stuff.
Yeah. It was so fucking cool, right? right. And those things were cool, but like when Windows, it's like, oh my God, seriously? This is our computer class? Now it's gotten a lot more advanced. But the simple fact of it is, like, I took all these business courses, like at high school, that they don't even have anymore. I think they still have maybe accounting, but I took like 4 years of accounting in high school. I took 4 years of accounting. So, and I took my business math, I took my economics, I took financing, and there was something else. There was like 6 different business classes I took in high school, like besides my
I took up
accounting.
industrial electronics.
Yeah, see, like I don't know. Like a couple of my friends went into like machines shit and stuff. I don't know nothing about that shit. None of it. You know, that's what I tell people. I'm like, I'm good. Here's my my skill sets, right? This is what I went to school, what I learned in my education, and what I do and what I know and how I applied that in real life. And I'm like, but when you put me under like a hood of an automobile, that poor car is going to get fucked. Don't put me under, you know. I mean, I understand the basics, but I mean, you don't want me under that hood. Seriously, I will fuck some shit up. So it's, you know, we all have strengths and weaknesses, you know, in this world.
Yeah, you're right about that.
It's just the way it is. And I feel like, you know, when I take a look at players, you know, gaming meant something at one time, right? When you were a tester. I love it because, you know, when people I was talking about, they're like, oh, you can hire me as a tester. I'm like, testers haven't been paid for 20 years. Are you fucking serious? Shut the fuck up. Like, you know, no, nobody pays testers anymore. Shut the fuck up. That's unless it's internal for a reason. You know, then they might hire a tester or two. But most of the time, that's why they have alpha testing. They're free fucking testers. They're handpicked. They're the elite. They're the cream of the crop, and they're free. And they get perks.
Yep.
That's what I did. But it meant something. Because when you gave them feedback, you were isolating crucial bugs that could, you know, affect the game during launch and affect the player base. It was crucial.
Fallout 76.
Yeah, Fallout 76. No doubt. And it was, it was, Fallout what? It was definitely a Fallout. Something went boom. But, that was crucial because when I used to do work for companies, I'd get tool sets, internal tool sets set in the game where I would even be able to see the code as I'm playing, right? So you're taking a look at a resolution of the codes is progressive scripting. And that was really cool to, you know, get that experience and to get that, you know, insight. Now, during like a beta phase, that's gone. It's those tools are gone. But for the beginning testers, those are crucial because you're isolating the incident in the code to, you know, to basically say the bug is scripted as such. You're not telling them, oh, this is what happened. You're literally copying and pasting the script code and sending it to them, and they picked out the pin in the haystack without digging through it. You know, it was crucial. And I love that. That's when gaming meant something to me. And working with these top companies meant something to me. But now I'm like, I don't get it. They're not taking the time to utilize proper resources. They're, you know, taking gamers for granted. And at the end, that affects their bottom line. That affects their profit margin. You know, when you're releasing products that visually look stunning, then there's no doubt of the visual effects. There's no doubt of the conception behind the product. But there's so many fundamental flaws because you copy and pasted pre-existing code in a new format.
I know what a lot of people doing too.
Right. You can't necessarily do that. That is being a rushed product that's meant to meet disaster. It's just going to be disastrous. Because even if the code is solid, engine structures and drivers change. And because of that, the way the code resolves may not be typically what it did in its pre-state mode. Have you ever played an emulator, Jackson? Any emulation game? Like for Windows? Like an old game?
No.
Never? What about you, Miles? Have you ever
Old
played
game.
Yeah, like an old
that.
game. Yeah. Like an old game, like you popped in. Like if you ever saw a PlayStation, they'll sometimes emulate their old games, like from PS1, PS2. You know? Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
and you get it and you play the
I've done
game.
games like that.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden it kind of has that nostalgic feeling that you're accustomed to, but there's something slightly different. There's like little glitches, like graphical glitches and different ability like stutters that are very minute, but it's noticeable, right? Because those drivers now are way more advanced than the software that it was initially developed on.
Yeah.
Right?
Back in the days.
Right. So now you see the flaws, right? Because just between drivers, just between the driver software that is propelling the emulation. And I don't know, man. I just feel like, wow. The gaming company, the audacity. Yo, Scott, Sylvia, what's up? What's up? How you guys doing? Did you get those earbuds, Sylvia? Tell me you got those earbuds. How you doing, Scott? I know you're pumping it up. By the way, what server are you on in this game, Jackson?
Axador.
Axador. Okay, did you hear about the new update coming up for this game?
Yeah. I heard you could switch.
Yeah, you're going to be able to play with players on other servers. You can already switch servers. You can set in for server switch, but you're going to be able to play with. We already do that.
Like Rob, right?
Yeah, well, we already do that when we're pugging, but now we're going to be able to actually group with players from other servers. Initially,
Yeah, that'd be good.
from my understanding. Now, this is just my understanding, but yeah, I mean, seriously, I'm like, oh my gosh. And I think that's one of the biggest problems, though, with PvP in this game, is everything's pushed to the feast. I'll cover that one day. There's a YouTuber called Work to Game, and he does really good content for this product. He's a big Final Fantasy fan, and I feel like he really explained the state of PvP really well, and I would have to agree with majority of his assessments, except the healing element. But one of the things I did like about this game, sorry, oh my dog. One of the elements I do like about the game also is they kept PvP skills separate from PvE skills. So
That's good.
yeah, so anytime they make adjustments to the PvP skills, it literally has nil effect on PvE. Looky over here.
Yeah,
Look at this bastard. Look at this bastard.
Yeah, I did the quest for PvP. Soon they put me in there. I had different abilities. I was what?
I'm going to kneel in front of him. Oh, my. Oh, my God. Get on Discord. Yeah, I'm really having fun with the game though. Now you're leveling a bard. And speaking of, if we do raids, man, Jackson, we got to get everybody together on this, man, because I feel like things are coming together. Where me and Hop was saying, he's like, it's not official, but people are lining up for this, and he's like, we could literally probably form our own company to do endgame raids. And I'm like, yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, I definitely see it. I know a lot of Elder Scrolls people were like, you should do trials. I'm like, you don't want to see me in a trial. I'm yelling, I'm screaming, I'm bitching at everybody. I'm an ass. Hey, dude. Hey, where in the hell have you been? Did you see me? I kneeled before thee.
What? Just now you were kneeling before me?
Yeah, you're fucking right in front of me, you dick.
I know, I see you.
Yeah,
Short little shit.
look at you, crossed arms, acting like you're all cool and shit. You ain't that cool, dude.
I'm the Black Knight.
Yeah, dude, look at you. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a DK, dude. I do it so good. God dang, man, you're so jealous. Look at my sword. You have a shield. Look at this sword. Mine's bigger than yours. Yeah, mine's bigger. Mine's bigger than yours. Yours is just fancy. Yes, it is. This sword is bigger than yours, man. You better get a fucking ruler, man.
Pull it out.
Fucking, yeah, pull it out. You don't want me to pull this out, bitch. Look at that. Yeah, measure it up. Put it side by side.
Mine's bigger.
No, it's not. No, it's not. The only thing bigger is your fucking head. My blade is way longer than yours, bitch.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, get your crotch out of my face, motherfucker.
Get tall. Oh, we
Yeah,
can't
you-
duel. That sucks. We can't duel.
No. Could you imagine if they added dueling in this game? Holy shit.
Oh, dude,
Everybody be doing, yeah.
Right.
that'd be
What?
amazing.
What? Hey, have you done your dailies? No. No, Mystic,
No.
I haven't done my fucking dailies. I've been gone all day.
Yeah, I've been sleeping.
Have you unlocked that other DPS class yet?
Which one?
Your mama. It's called your mama class. I don't
My
know.
sword's bigger.
Your sword is not
You
fucking
got-
bigger, dude. Okay, listen. Like, if you haven't done yours, I need to level up. I'm like one level away from getting my scholar up. So I'll heal, and then we can do the Lobby one. So, what level are you anyways? 66? Shit.
65.
Yeah.
66, yeah.
You can take some leveling here.
65. Whoa.
Yeah, dude,
So
he's
capped at
he's
70,
dude, he's
right?
got a 70 and yeah, 7. He's already got a 70. So he's just leveling this tune. What are you doing, dude? Oh yeah, you're
How long
showing
it
it.
took- How long
Okay.
it took you to get to 70?
Well, he's been playing on and off for a little while. But he's got 14 days game time.
Let me
Right?
see. Playtime / play. Oh, spotted wrong. Playtime. 15 days, 8 hours, 2 minutes.
See, I was
In-game
close.
so far.
I was close.
I played this for a little bit before, right before Stormblood came out, and I pre-ordered Stormblood and got it. Played a little bit of it, got up to level 61 and quit playing. And then I just got back into it last week.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about Hop here, and people need to understand Hop, Hop is literally a dungeon junkie. He only plays content if he needs to. Speaking of, Miles and me were talking about how much you just love crafting.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, he is a crafter. If you guys want to know anything about crafting, please spam Hop messages all day long.
Yeah, that one I'm gonna work on where I get cap lap, where I get the cap lap.
He hates crafting. He's like, fuck that shit. But the food cost is so expensive in this game. Like you better know. You either better know a fucking culinary, or you better pray to God you can do it. It's fucking bad.
Yeah, it's expensive. That's why I wanted to learn it.
Hold on, dude. Hold on, dude. Hold on, dude.
I'm not going anywhere.
You should have seen the tank I had to deal with this morning. Thank you, Hop.
Was it trash?
Oh my God, he wouldn't even turn the motherfuckers, dude.
It's fucking this place.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Dude, right? And hug. Dude, you're already lost.
I'm right in front of you.
Yes, baby, just hit 38. Woo! I can go back and do stories.
Yeah, dude, I'm serious though. If you do, if you end up, I don't know how. I would say that we have to wait until the new 5 patch comes out to see how effective it's going to be with like grouping, cross-server grouping.
Yeah.
But I would definitely
some bugs.
love to get a bunch
What
of
the
players together. Dude, don't run out of that. Just, well, I mean, yeah, run out of it, but don't run away from it. You know, I don't want you to pull more aggro than what you need to.
He pulled me. I didn't even think I was close enough. He grabbed me with his tongue.
Yeah, I know, man. Blizzards like to tongue you, Hop.
Oh, fuck. This guy just pulled a bunch more.
Oh, no. Get him, Hop. Get him.
I'm getting them. I'm slowed. I'm getting them. I'm running as fast as I can.
Oh, dude, I got aggro.
I got him. Oh, I don't have that ability yet.
Oh, shit. He pulled too much. God damn it. Tell that dude to stay back. We're fucked.
Pelly, your main?
I told you to hug the corner,
No.
man.
No, my summoner's my main.
Okay. Yeah, that's the second class. I'm gonna level up a Scarlet. Hello.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back, you guys. I gotta make a phone call.
I stepped into their aggro range without looking. No fucking dipshit. Hop, tell me you didn't already go back there yet.
No, I'm just right here.
Okay. Hold on, let me get my mag up. Oh, that's my grandson. I'm gonna mute this for a second.
So a summoner, is it fun?
Is what fun?
Yeah, I like
Summoner?
the summoner. The summoner and scholar level up at the same time. That's my
Hey,
level
go, Hop.
70 is the
No, we're
summoner.
waiting for you.
You want to throw out a new protect one guy
I
missing
already...
it.
okay, hold on.
We'll level up at the same time. It depends what book you have in your hand.
Yeah, well, just... Yeah, it's with the stone more or less than the book.
Oh, the stone. Okay.
It will change later on.
Yeah, in the beginning levels, your summoner and scholar use the same book, but I think once you hit about 50 to 60 area, they change, and it's a different book.
Okay, so you got to keep switching the book.
Yeah, later on, yeah.
All right, that's good. Because I want to level up the scholar first, then probably level up my summoner.
If you're gonna do a lot of quests.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, support classes always get the fast queues, man, too.
Yeah, I know. That's why they're gonna be my. They're gonna be my main healer.
Yeah, if you're gonna do a lot of dungeons to level up, I would recommend the scholar. But if you're gonna do a lot of quests in the story mode, I would say the summoner, because it's gonna be a lot easier to kill stuff. Which, I mean, the scholar is the one class I would say kind of bends the rules on that, because.
What's up, fellas?
What's up, Scott?
We're all the cool people hanging out in here.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
So
So Scott is going to be getting this game too, Jackson.
Yeah, I got. I've been playing for.
Cool,
I got 3 days. I got 3 days playtime so far. So I haven't settled in on a main yet. So I leveled up. Let's see, what the hell did I level up?
What were you playing on today, by the way, Scott?
Arcanist.
Oh, okay.
So let's see, what the hell did I start? So I got a level 15 Pugilist, a level 18 Marauder, a level 26 Gladiator, and I just started the Arcanist yesterday. I'm about halfway to level 16.
Now, what's your favorite? What's your favorite so far?
What's that?
What's your favorite so far?
I don't know. You know, I like the Gladiator. I do like the Paladin. I like the tank aspect of that. I like it better than the Marauder, but I'm not impressed. So far, I'm not impressed with the DPS from the Arcanist. But I know I'm low level, but my Marauder was doing more DPS than the Arcanist. But maybe I'm just, I don't know. I do like the little tank and pet though. Yeah, you don't have a whole lot of skills. I mean, maybe it gets better. You know, I'm only level 15.
Aggro, aggro, aggro. Somebody just pulled that.
More dots, more dots. There are more dots. There are more dots. You need more dots. But
I was gonna pull the frog until they pulled this fucking group in front of us. I'm about to leave this dungeon and take the 50-minute penalty. I don't give a fuck. I hate this place.
yeah, so maybe that's it. Because I only have two. I only have maybe 3 damage abilities.
Just
So
wipe it.
it's a little slow going at the moment. But I like the playstyle. I don't mind the cast times too much, you know. But it's because you got the tank pet now, so that's pretty nice. That thing is like a little beast, man.
Yeah.
It's friggin'. I like it. So I go back and forth between the DPS pet and then the
Where are
the
you,
tank
Hop?
pet, so.
Where we died at? pretty
Dude,
much?
don't do that. I'm trying to. I gotta cast protect. You just wait for us. Oh shit.
But yeah, I'm like that. I'll start like 7 different characters and level them up
See
till.
which one you like, huh?
Yeah. You can't know what you like until you played a little bit.
Hop,
you
just
know?
pull him back here in the corner.
And with
You're
this
right.
game, it's not a waste. You know, like
Nope.
No.
like ESO, it's a waste. You level up a character that you absolutely hate, it's a waste. You're never gonna play it.
Yeah.
In this game, you level up a job. You could still play it. You know,
Right.
it's not a waste. You can
Son
just
of a
bounce
bitch.
back and forth. You know, between whatever job you want to run. So,
I'm always saying that Elder Scrolls Online should have stayed to Elder Scrolls, meaning you play how you want.
well, you can play
Right,
how you
right.
want,
But what
so-
I'm saying is there's no classes in traditional Elder Scrolls.
Oh yeah, but you can't. I'd rather play ESO compared to Skyrim, but that's just me. I don't want it to be like a Skyrim.
But Elder Scrolls has always been like sandbox. Like you could have daggers and cast spells, and that's Elder
Oh, well,
Scrolls.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, the game's still it's not in its end of its life cycle. Things always could change. Next year they could come out with something where, oh look, you can one hand a wand and freaking have a dagger in the other hand and freaking cast spell. You never know. Shit changes like from week to week in that game.
Yeah.
Highly doubt that would ever happen, but
Well, they gotta
Listen,
get provoked.
don't
Dude,
kill my
gotta be
dreams,
careful.
all right? Don't kill my dreams, all right?
Don't kill my dreams.
Don't be a dream squasher, all right?
you're talking about a game who penalized people who used a two-handed weapon for the first 4 years that it was released.
Oh, well, that's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Good call. Touche, my friend. Touche.
The thing about it is, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just going to talk about fluff. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just about to say, how are you liking the combat difference though? Because there is slightly difference between the combat system, which I was kind of a little, apprehensive. How coming back to a turn-based game, but the way the combo systems work in this, I find it pretty good.
Yeah, you don't feel the turn-based as much when you're melee or say like tank. You notice the turn-based more as a caster because of the cast times.
Right.
But not as bad as as traditional turn-based. You don't feel like you're just standing there like, oh, I'm gonna get smashed. Oh, let me cast this. Oh, stand here, can't do nothing. Go ahead and cast this. I like it. I like it so far.
Oh shit, Hop. Hold on.
I'm definitely.
I had to get
definitely
my
gonna buy it.
fruit.
It's a matter of time.
You only got to eat that when you hit up to 3.
I had 2.
It's not 3.
Okay,
But let me tell
whatever.
you about fluff. Did anybody log on to ESO today?
No.
Oh, not today.
I already deleted that game off my PlayStation.
Oh, listen. I'm not talking to you, okay? But
No, I didn't do that.
no. So I logged in. I log in to do my writs every day. So I got to do my writs because So I logged in, did my writs, and they released the Bloodspawn weapon pack. Oh, let me tell you, looks amazing. Looks amazing. The shield with like the little freaking horns on the side, and it's got the staff. The staff has like a gargoyle like sitting on top of the staff. It looks
How
badass.
much does that cost?
Oh,
I
okay.
think it's 2,500 crowns, which is
Oh,
you
that
can buy,
That's
so
it?
250,000. You could buy it in game. You could just
Oh, we're
find
fucked.
somebody who's selling crowns.
Dude, they're not cleansing themselves, Hop. Hop, we're fucked.
after they released the gifting system, I knew that was going to change Esto forever. Once they released the gifting system, I knew they were going to be able, people were going to be selling crowns. Crowns for gold.
Yep, that was a big thing. I like that.
Tell me they almost got this, Hop, because I'm about to be tapped.
Yeah, I like it. I like that change. Because, I mean, I have gold, you know. Sometimes I don't have crowns, but if I want something that's like, say, a race change, you know, I can buy a race change in the game for 100 and... Like, or a character slot. I could buy one for 150k. 150k is much better than 1500.
Dude, I'm poisoned the fucking back.
How about spend about $300 changing my character on ESO?
You know
About $300.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying though. But now you can buy, you know, people sell crowns in the game. You don't have to use real money. You can use in-game currency.
Yeah.
You know, so that makes it a little bit better. You know.
Yeah, they do.
They released the Storm Atronach crates out again, so the Storm Atronach mounts are back out again. I was thinking about buying one. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm thinking about buying one.
I'm tapped, Top.
He's tapped, Top.
Just kill me and you. Don't worry about that third. Don't worry about the other guy. Just keep me and you alive. It might take me an hour to kill him, but I'll kill it. He's almost dead. Don't limit break. I'm gonna limit break. Are you close enough? You should be close enough.
I'm gonna use my charges.
What charges?
My attack charges.
Your Aether?
So you can't rest?
Yeah.
You can't rest?
I can't if I don't have my Swift, but now I can.
Oh.
It's over.
God dang, man.
Everybody's dead or you guys won?
We won.
No, we won. We killed it.
That was tapped like a motherfucker.
I used the tank ultimate or limit breaker. Give everybody a bunch of defense.
I'm like, Mom.
Stop, no more. I can't take it.
What are you on, Mystic?
I am on my my Scholar. Scholar healing, I kind of have a little about. I mean, it's okay, but it is a little rough because the fairy doesn't necessarily want to listen to you all the time. The fairy's kind of like, you know, fuck you.
Your pets don't. These pets don't listen at all. Yeah. My freaking guy. I'm trying to. You know, like how you do some of the missions, you got to pacify the enemy and not kill him. Yeah. So I'm pacifying him, right? And then I'm running on to another guy, and my pet's still freaking attacking the guy, just mindlessly attacking. And I'm like, dude, really? What are you doing? So I have to recast him. You know, I'm like, what are you doing? He's, you know, I'm like, stupid ass pet. What are you doing?
Hold on, I gotta recast this. Somebody.
Hey, Scott, yeah. you heal on the controller already? Is it hard? The heal control?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't. This is gonna be my healer. The Arcanist is gonna be my healer. So I haven't yet. Because you can't heal what until level 30 or 50? Was it 50? When you switch?
Yeah. Because if you get
30, you can start. Yeah.
Oh, 30. Yeah. So level 30, then I'll start Scholar healing.
Is it switching good or easy with it?
I like the controller, but I've gotten used to it now. Everything, you know, but I was never a huge. I wasn't like traditional MMOers where they played on a keyboard and mouse all the time. I've always played on a
it hurt my wrist.
Controller.
It hurt my wrist. Now I can't play on the mouse.
Yeah, I've always played on a controller. Even when I used to play old like PC games, I would, you know, always have a controller.
Have you ever tried a gamepad, Jackson?
Huh?
Have you ever tried a gamepad?
Yeah, I'm gonna play on right now.
No, not a controller, like a gamepad. It's like a mini keyboard and a controller combined together, called gamepads.
Oh yeah, those are pretty nice.
Yeah. because they have like
I'm gonna look it up.
they kind of have like a little thing where their hand sits on it, like you put it on flat, and it has like this little bump.
Yeah, I think Swifty had one of those. Swifty.
Yeah.
You have like the number pad.
Right,
Or
that's
like,
the numpad, and then you have your
mouse.
controller like your analogs. Right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those things are nice if you can get used to them.
Yeah. Then you can
I'm
hotkey
trying
on
to
them
get
and
my
stuff.
Wii.
Yeah,
You can do everything one-handed.
Yeah. Well, you can, but like my friend, he uses a mouse and just uses that. So his gamepad's on his left, and his mouse is on his right. So he never has to use a
Okay.
keyboard. Right.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, because you can map
Oh,
all the buttons.
that's smooth.
Yeah. And then he has a mouse where his buttons. He's got like a 4-button game mouse. So
I got 12 button game mouse.
Yeah.
Holy
So
crap, 12
yeah.
buttons?
So once you hotkey everything on there, then your gamepad does all of your basically like your keyboard would.
Yeah.
Oh, so you could set shit up, set your macros up, set everything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you could just go to town on that.
I couldn't imagine getting used to a 12-button.
Yeah, now I don't know. Now I don't know what to do. I can't do my.
Hey, back in the day,
Yeah, they
I
close-
used to
they
have
close
the
it.
Z boards, man. You guys remember Z boards?
Yeah.
Those.
Yeah, I remember. But I ain't never had one of those.
Oh,
No,
the
man,
Z boards
I'm
was
one
like
of the-
the epic of gaming boards. They used to have interchangeable keys, right, per game. So you'd be able to literally have your hotkey and your configuration set to every game by your key, your board layout.
Listen, you must have been rich when you were growing
Nah,
up.
I was just hardcore, man. I was a hardcore mother. It was expensive,
Listen, I'd
but
have to like tape my freaking controllers back together after I freaking slammed them against the wall and shit, because mom and dad weren't buying me the 7th controller I busted.
now, I mean, the funny thing is, like my grandparents had a little bit of money. I didn't. Like my dad was a truck driver, but my grandfather he was a coal miner supervisor, and he also owned a bar. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And so he was a working man, I mean, but he owned businesses and he did, stuff for the community and everything. So But honestly, like when I was growing up, I got to experience gaming in its infancy and everything. Like I remember Pong, I remember Atari, I remember, the Sega, not Genesis, like Sega.
Yeah, the original Sega.
Oh, you forgot about Atari.
No, I said
Yeah,
Atari. I had Atari.
I had Atari.
Oh, yeah.
I had a ColecoVision.
Me too. I had Atari.
ColecoVision, then Atari 2600,
Nintendo.
then Nintendo, Super
Yeah.
Nintendo.
I went to Sega Genesis. I didn't even know what.
I like the
Oh,
Genesis,
see,
man.
I went Super
Dude,
Nintendo.
you had that way too close to us, Hop. When you went in, it pulled out and wiped all of us except for 2 of you.
How the fuck you gonna blame this on me? I'm standing.
No,
right where
I'm
the
saying
boss
when you
fucking
came
spawned.
in, it like when you went in,
I didn't come
it.
in.
You
always
didn't?
play the tank. It's always
I
the
didn't
tank's fault.
fucking move, dude. This is the dude standing right where he fucking spawns in this room at. I didn't fucking move this.
I don't-
Guy. He turned around and you guys are standing too close. Don't blame that on me.
Okay, I'm trying to heal you.
Yeah, well you're standing too
All
close.
I seen
jackass.
was turn around, it moved and wiped us.
Yeah, that's not my fault. You're standing too close.
Okay, it's my fault. I'll take it. I will take this one, Hop. You're right. You're right,
didn't
Hop.
move.
Did you know there's a cooldown for the Levimates, like the Levimate quest, like the Battlecraft levies, the ones that you can, they have each zone.
Don't go in there.
There's a cooldown on them. They'll go from like level 1, level 5, level 10. You'll have like 5 or 6 missions you can do, and you get bonus for time when you it's all timed.
Oh no.
There's a cooldown on them, and I didn't know that until I'm trying to level this tune up, and I can't do any more of them because it tells me that my lev allowance you will earn 3 new allowances in approximately 52 minutes. It's a good way to, you can do your field craft ones and your trade craft ones, little mini missions, and they're like in almost every single main little town. They're the ones with the little cards above their head, the gray cards with the exclamation points.
Yeah, I'd have to take a look at that. I didn't know that.
I found that they're really good for leveling, but I didn't know that. You know that there was a limit on them. Yeah, there's like I'm in. Where am I at right now? I'm in. What town am I in? I'm right outside. I'm right outside old. In that first little encampment that you go down, the one that has the training dummies. Scorpion's Crossing. And there's like a person that's standing here, and her name is Graceful Song, and it says Levimate. And when you go to her, she gives you, it says, what might you be interested in today? It says Battlecraft levies, Fieldcraft levies, or Tradecraft levies. And then you go into them like your Fieldcraft per se, and they give you can pick fishing or mining, and then it'll give you a little quest to do, and then it'll give you bonus XP for how fast you complete it, and then so it's pretty nice. I was getting at level 10. I did the level 10 ones, and I was getting the ones right outside of Horizon where the tunnels are. I was doing one there, and I was getting like 7K, 8K per mission, and that's pretty decent at that level.
That's real good.
7, 8K, because you have to, you know how it is. You grind. These mobs don't give you no XP. They give you like 200 a kill. Shit, you'll be there for an hour grinding that shit out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. No faith.
That's where the faith come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fates aren't bad, but nobody's ever doing them. You're always by yourself.
That depends on areas. I noticed like outside of Lemenzia, certain areas like where there's heavy traffic between the little outpost.
Oh, okay.
That there's there's like people doing fates. But the thing about it is that's why like your free companies they get together and do the hunts and the fates together.
Oh, it makes it so much better.
Because there's feats and stuff.
You could get XP for like getting achievements on like different animals that you kill too. Like,
yeah.
You kill, like you max each one. You get like 5 boards like that. You get achievements like that too. I'm a good ass.
Hop. I'm gonna die. I'm trying.
There's definitely enough stuff to do in this game. Definitely. I haven't even started.
He's gonna kill me.
Crafting seems like a whole freaking experience.
Get some to eat.
That's gonna. Oh, I can't believe that didn't kill me. Don't worry about resident. Just get me healed up.
Dude, I'm trying. God damn it.
Hey, miss it. Hey, miss it. Oh
my God.
Hey, miss it. I'm about to go, but I'm glad you started screaming this game, yo. You got me back into it, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. Thanks for stopping in, Jackson. Don't be a stranger, brother.
All right.
I'll see you, Jackson.
All right, Chop.
Hey, Dark. What level are you, Dark?
Oh my God.
15.
Once I'm able to go to you, you want to group up and shit and do stuff? I'll start grinding out these quests.
Dude, he just got me interrupted. That fucking dum-dum.
Hey, way to go, dum-dum. He's dead.
I might have already. Can we still group up if I've already done the quest?
Yeah, we should be able to.
Give me your daily.
Once you guys hit 17, you can go into the Palace of the Dead with me.
Okay, I'm 2 away because I'm almost 15. I'm gonna start grinding out these fucking story quests.
Hold on,
yeah,
Hop.
The story quests are good, but go see those little Levimate quests that I said.
Oh yeah,
have you done any of those?
I think I have one.
The one outside of Horizon's really good. You know where Horizon is?
No, I'm in Gardania because I'm a Lancer. They put me in. I'm a midget dude. I don't fucking
I'm a
remember what the
midget.
fuck-
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay.
the little dude.
Gardania,
Yeah, I
there's
gotta
one
see
in.
it, but-
Hold on. Let me look at them. Let me look at the travel log. Hold on.
I
There's
think there's
one
one in Central Shroud.
and there's one in Bent Branch Meadows. Have you been to Central Shroud yet?
That's exactly where I'm going right now. It's one of them's called Too Close to Home, I think.
Yeah, there's a Levamate girl there at Bent Branch, I think, in Bent Branch Meadows, and I think they're level 10s. So if you do them at 15, you can do plus 4 on the hardness scale on the difficulty, and you'll get extra XP.
Okay, yeah, that's good to know. I'm gonna go do those
Hop,
right
what
now.
are we doing?
I just didn't realize there was a freaking cooldown.
Go
'Cause
Hop.
now
Is it the green circles or those quests?
yes, I think they start out as green with pluses next to it.
Okay, yeah, I gotta go over Mirror and do it.
Yeah, because some of the ones you have to do an initial quest to unlock them, and then once you unlock them, then you can do the 5 or 6 of the quests that are inside that, and they're repeatable. Just, I guess, not too many in one day, but they're repeatable. They don't give you as much XP when you repeat them, but if you repeat them on different difficulty levels, they seem to give you really good XP. Like if you do, like, say, +2 difficulty, the next time try to do +3, it gives you a little good XP.
Okay, yeah, that's actually really good to know. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do here though.
I'm waiting for Hop. Hop. Hibbity,
Huh?
hibbity, hibbity.
I thought he said he was be right back.
I know.
Use a smoldering coal.
I just like to screw with them.
That's marked on site. Slave
I had
light.
to pee really bad. I couldn't take it anymore.
I gotta use smoldering coal.
I can't take it.
I can't take it no more.
I just can't do it, Captain.
You missed one. There you go.
At the marked site in slave.
Another
I
one.
don't see it.
I got another ad on me. God damn it.
Hang on. Come on, quit running around in fucking circles away from me, man.
God damn it.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, you are.
Guys.
The
Ugh.
fucking Pat, man. You didn't see the Pat. I'm sure that was my fault. It was the healer's fault.
It was. Why
How
would
was
you run away
it?
from me?
Dude, the Pat. There was the Pat. You pulled a
would you
scorpion when
run
there was a
away-
Pat. You pulled the scorpions
would
when
you
there
run
was a
away from
Pat.
me?
You pulled the
you run away
scorpions.
from me?
You pulled the scorpions when there was a Pat. Did you not?
Hey,
Why would you run away?
I'm asking a question.
I did, but MMO 101.
No, 101. Pat first. Pat first. 101.
Yeah, you got me there, but where do you take? Where do you take?
What do you think I did? I went right through you, so you AoE'd and went around you, so I didn't get hit.
No, you went around.
But
and
I
ran
couldn't
away
heal
from me.
you. And then, like,
You didn't go
jeez.
straight through my crowd.
You
went around
literally
me.
went for stationary instead of like, is there a Pat here?
Bah, we're both at fault.
Okay, 1 second, dude. Let me cast Protect. Do not
Yeah,
get the
Pat.
stationaries. There's a Pat.
I'll grab it. I'm waiting for him to come back around.
They're not going to kill that in time by the time it comes back around, dude.
No, I know. I'm waiting for the
How?
thing to come.
The Pat just
The
left. They just went around, went through.
I told you it's the fucking wind shaking the goddamn house. You not fucking.
There's
listening
another
to me?
Pat. There's the poison. Go ahead, hit him. Get that little one. Get that one. Get that one. Right there, Hop. Yes. Good job, Hop. Good job,
Hey,
Hop.
Miles,
Is it a bug? Oh my
have you
god, I
went
think
in,
it's a bug.
have you went in had to go into use the duty finder yet?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have duty find. No, actually, I have not. What the fuck is that?
Well, once you get to a certain point in the storyline quest, it'll make you do the duty finder for the first dungeon unlock. And then next part of the quest, when you get to a certain level, and I think it's right about where you are, level 15, and you'll be able to use the duty finder to use, to be able to do, what's the first one that you have to do? The Sastasha. And then at level 16 or so, you'll do the Tamtara, and then you'll do the Copperbell Mines, and then in the level 20s, you'll do the... But it unlocks in stages. It kind of... For new players. I know you're not a new player, but it unlocks them for new players in order so they can get used to, you know, queuing for missions and dungeons and your dailies and stuff. So once you unlock that, and then if freaking Mystic and Hop are done, we can just, I'm sure got levels to just run those dungeons.
Yeah, that's
once you're
like
able to use the
again,
duty finder, we can run
the randoms,
Sastasha.
yeah, Sastasha, stuff like that. Yeah, it's really nice.
Because if Mystic's on the healer,
Treasure
Hop
chest
will be
up
on
here.
the tank, and then me and you will be on beats, and then we'll run those, and then you'll get credit for using the duty finder, so you'll be able to progress it, but you won't have to pug.
Oh, okay. You're gonna have.
You won't get the bonus XP though. That's the only thing.
Yeah, I'm on the Arcanist, so it's DPS at the moment because I haven't unlocked healing yet. So.
Oh shit! God damn it, Hop! They went without me, and then oh my god, these dumb. Why is it always Mystic that's always getting the aggro?
Because you're the healer.
No, because this DPS went ahead without the tank. The tank's the lead.
The healer pulls all the aggro. You know that.
Yeah, well, I mean, Hop's doing a good job with aggro. I can't complain about aggro a bit. I can complain about the DPS going ahead of him.
How do you do the hunting logs? I guess
when you open it, it'll just tell you the location, and you just go and kill them. And then by doing it, you complete it, and that's how you level up your Grand Company. Hop told me that one. So thank
Not
you.
all of it for the Grand Company. There's a tab for the Grand Company.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm in rank 1, so I need to get.
If you're gonna do, make sure you get the Grand Company tab, the first rank done, because you have to have that to pass. I think the 3rd or 4th rank in the Grand Company. If you don't have that hunt log complete, the rank 1 hunt log for the Grand Company, you can't pass a certain level.
Okay, so now I gotta go run and beat some of these guys up. I just need to find a wins. What they told you where the shit was.
Oh my god, fucking people in this fucking group, man.
Wind sprite.
Yeah, I can tell.
Dumb as fuck, man. This guy thinks he's Billy Badass because he's got a level 70 and he's a fucking mentor, probably.
Dude. Loss.
There we go.
Is his name Billy Badass?
I got aggro, man. I got aggro on me. I got Pats.
It wasn't Pats. He pulled another mob. That's what got him killed. He went around the corner and pulled a mob and got dead. I'm gonna get dead. I'm leaving this group. I'm fucking
No, we're
done.
at the last boss. We're on the last leg.
I'll take the 15-minute penalty. I'm done. It's gonna take 30 minutes to finish this fucking dungeon, man.
Dude, it's right there. Open up your map. We're at the last boss.
I fucking hate this place, and I hate dumbass people, man.
I don't even see the marked site. What the fuck?
For God's sakes, let the tank lead.
I think my fucking damn quest is broken.
What happened? What quest are you doing?
Lights out. I'm supposed to use smoldering coal on a site, but I don't see a fucking site.
It won't mark on the map?
Old.
It's giving me the green circle. I just don't have anything glowing, nothing.
You might have to activate it. Go into...
Why do people do that? Obviously,
Go
we're
ahead.
not talking about you, Shishi. So why the fuck are you putting your goddamn 2 cents in?
I was breaking the seeds before they spawned in.
Miles, you might have to, if you stand inside the green circle, highlight the little tiny blue arrow that's underneath the name of the quest. Or no, actually highlight the quest and select it. You might have to initiate it.
I do. Yep. You're completely right. I had to initiate it. I'm fucking stupid.
No, I didn't know it at first either, but that's how you have to start those levy mate quests. The same way
Hold
you have
on.
to go to that area and then initiate them before they start.
Hang on, I
Yeah,
gotta
I'm
go
doing
beat
it
my
now.
dog
I'm
real
killing
quick.
an old stalkers.
1 second.
Thanks for that. I didn't fucking know that.
Yeah, no problem. I know it's frustrating trying to learn shit all over.
Yeah, I haven't played this since Realm Reborn fucking came out, and it was on the PS3 when I played it.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, those fucking controls are worse than the PlayStation 4 one. Because the triggers are so fucking, like, indented in the controller.
Oh, yeah. I need to do something with my controller because my R2 is, like, the trigger's not.
Yeah, it gets like that when you were playing Elder Scrolls. Have you ever noticed, like, it'll
Well, no.
the spring.
It's not that. It's like, no, it's not that. It's like, you know, because in this game you hold down the R2
yeah.
and the L2 a lot for the casting of the spells. So your finger, like, slips off, like, of the R2 after holding it for so long.
Oh, no,
You know,
I let go. So what I end up doing, I do like this cat between my casts. So I'll hot, instant, let go, cast, let go. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I hold that shit. I just hold it in and then go between my directional pad abilities. And then if I have to hold left, then I'll release the right. But I don't know. I might need to see if I can maybe get new triggers. Maybe get a longer R2.
They sell them at GameStop.
Yeah, so I think I might do. I might get a longer trigger, or either that, or see if I can get maybe like those grippies that you can install on it. Maybe it might help a little bit.
That's what I did with my PS3 controller. I bought some of the trigger extenders, and then I super glued them onto the triggers. Because they fucking fall off no matter what. So.
Yeah, it's probably much easier, because after, you know, going through a whole dungeon of holding the R2 the whole time, freaking slips off.
I'm gonna get that dollar like thing that they made for the PlayStation. That's a little gamepad and mouse, and looks like a little Razer Naga and shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna get one of those because I honestly like this. I used to play ESO with Hop like almost every fucking night for 6 hours. We need to get Velen back into this shit.
Yeah. Gotta get him online first. I haven't seen him online in fuck. I don't even know.
What happened? Where did Mystic Rage quit?
No, I'm here. I'm good once Hop's in the driver's seat, I'm good. All I have to do is sit back, make sure he's just kept up. Cleanse him every once in a while if he needs a cleanse.
How are they gonna give me that fucking dot still?
I know.
Don't worry about it.
I got it.
Thanks for telling me about these.
Don't worry about cleansing me. I got 7 fucking dots on me.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of them. Definitely.
I got leather working ones now.
Yeah, it's a nice way to level.
Dude, pull out! Pull out! Pull out!
I can't. I'm fucking stunned.
His pull-out game
I don't know.
is not strong.
I don't know how he got me with that dot. There's no way he should have been able to hit me with all those dots. I wasn't even standing in it.
What's a guild heist?
Hop, is your pull-out game strong, Hop?
I got fucking other shit going on right now, and it's fucking.
What the fuck is a guild heist?
I don't know.
Okay, hold on. Let me get you up, Hop.
I've never done one.
You went after the treasure chest? We didn't even need to pull that?
I'm gonna do one.
Let me know how it goes.
Forming party. All right. I need a healer and another DPS.
Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about. It's almost like an instant. It's like a training.
Trial. It's a trial. No, it's just a trial. Might be a trial. It could be
A trial
a
with
dungeon.
four
Hop.
players.
These guys are waiting. Where's Hop at? What's he doing? Yeah. Your beginning trials start 4 players.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then you go from light party trial, which is normal, then hard mode, and then that's full party. Dude, I just
Average
rezzed
wait time
you.
is 5
Oh, I was about to say,
I
did you
got
go
it.
back? Oh, hell
I got
no.
Fucking dumbass
Like-
dog.
You can do like some of these repeatable or what?
Yeah, everything's
Yes.
repeatable in this game.
Oh fuck you! Oh no, you have no levy allowances remaining.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
That's what mine did, too. It said that I got no... So you got a cooldown.
Okay,
Could you take
kind
the
of-
weakness off of me? Or no?
that's.
Oh,
there's
yeah.
fake.
No, I can't. You have to wait that time out. So just be careful on the light pole, man. Oh, shit.
All right, I'm gonna
I
check
can't
my
pull this
journal.
any different.
What do I need to make? Oh, there we go. Commence. All right, I'm doing this basic training enemy party bullshit now. So
Basic training.
basic
Sure,
training
except
all
the-
over again. Mine was fucking 10 weeks, actually, technically, like fucking way longer than that. But
Why am I not
Let's get back to the
casting?
basics.
Oh, no. My fairy's dead.
Oh no!
How
How'd
the
your
fuck
fairy
did my
die?
fairy die? That's what I'm wanting to
tutorial
know.
bullshit in the middle of my fucking screen.
Can these DPS fucking kill shit? Like, what the fuck, man? I feel like I'm doing more DPS than them.
You might be.
Probably am.
All right, I'm tired of all the fucking tutorial shit coming up on my stuff.
I don't know. There's got to be a way to shut it off.
They don't know how to kill ads or trash pulls. I know that.
Okay, hold up, dude.
Guys-
Hold up. Let me
I have
regen
not seen a
always-
Google
before we
in
go in
forever.
here. This is the last
Always
boss.
kill this. Yeah, always kill the smallest shit first. That's the easiest to get rid of, the fastest, and it's less damage coming out.
Yeah, you can keep them almost centered on this board.
Always kill the little shit first.
Oh, that's going to be a bitch hop. It's going to be a bitch
This
hop.
whole dungeon's been a bitch, man.
Okay.
My
Woof.
fucking headset wires all
Woof,
twisted
woof,
up.
woof, woof, woof.
Rib
And then
cage.
Miles, there's a... Have you done the Hall of Novice yet?
The what?
The Hall of Novice.
I don't believe so. Maybe. I have no idea.
So if you go, like, in your main city, you'll look for the icon that looks like a little tree, like the little sprout. That's kind of probably next to your name. You'll have the same one. It'll be a green icon, and it'll be the Hall of Novice. What it'll do is there'll be, like, 7 little training missions or simulations that you'll go through to teach you how, like, your role. Like, so it'll teach you how to, like, the DPS.
Oh yeah, I have
you know?
done that. Yeah.
That's pretty nice. You'll have to you'll get new ones around level 15, and you'll get decent gear from it too.
That's how you become a
Okay.
mentor.
Okay.
That's how you become a what?
A mentor. If you complete all of those, you can become a mentor for that class.
Yeah, but there's got to be more than just those. There's got to be maybe ones at different levels, maybe.
Yeah, as they progressively get more intense, the higher level you
Okay,
get.
yeah, because I did all the tank ones. I haven't done any of the DPS ones yet. What the hell's it going to tell you to do? Don't stand in the AoEs.
There-
Always
Yeah,
stand behind the
exactly.
tank.
Yeah, more dots.
They can only tell you
More
so
dots.
much about a tank. All right, grab thread on everything and don't stand in shit. Okay, tanking lesson
Oh yeah.
done.
Well, what it did is it would tell you like how to group taunt like multiple enemies, and then you would have somebody with you, and you'd have to stop them if they died.
Get ready.
The training
He's going to
is
throw
over.
out the ads.
I had to get a potion real quick. Those DPS better be on those fucking ads. It looks like they are.
I wish I had more AoEs with this guy. He doesn't have a whole lot of. He has like the Arcanist. He's got like no AoE stuff. They're all single target.
That's why I was kind of fucking flabbergasted. That dude yesterday was saying that the summoner is a strong AoE class. It's like, no, he's not.
Where does he does he get it when he becomes a summoner? Because as an Arcanist, he's got none.
No, you're not a super strong DPS AoE class. You're single target.
You got dots. That's different.
But the dots don't take hard enough, and the AoE bubble that you get doesn't last long enough and doesn't do enough damage. You don't have a lot of AoE ability. You have one really
Make sure you get your plant, ability. Dude.
I already got it. I'm at 3 again. Shit.
The Thaumaturge probably has more AoE than the Arcanist.
Your Black Mage is the strongest AoE class.
And what is
everything he does?
What does he come out of?
The Black Mage is the Thaumaturge. He's the Thaumaturge.
Oh, okay. He is a Thaumaturge, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's in the name. You know, Thaumaturge. Yeah. You know, it's got to have area damage. I mean, it's in the freaking name.
Yeah. Obviously. Yeah, it's in the name.
Yeah. Yeah.
But 90% of his shit is fucking AoEs.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm missing is the AoEs. It's all single target, and its single target damage is not the greatest either, but maybe it gets better.
I knew it! I'm gonna die. I need to get this fucking fruit.
Hey, you're at a 4.
I know, I'm trying to get it.
I'm at a 3 or a 2. I'm gonna eat another fruit myself while this boss is moving up. New ads are up.
I do like the tanking pet though.
Hey, if you haven't done those, Dark, that's a fucking easy way to get XP too, because I'm getting like 5,000.
Done what?
Guild Heist.
Oh, really? You getting that much?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm getting it's basically a little boss battle.
Oh, okay, but it's like a pug group, right?
Yeah, there's 4 of us. There's a tank, 2 DPS, and 1 healer.
God dang it, Hop.
Oh my goodness, there's Dark Helmet.
I'm
Who's
fucking
Dark
out
Helmet?
of it. Neither one of those deserve my commendation, and I can't give it to you. I'm fuck out. I'm getting the fuck out. I don't even want a commendation.
See, I'm not raging for once. It's Hop raging today.
Are we in Spaceballs? Because I just found Dark Helmet.
Hey, dude, at the end there, I clutched those heals though, didn't I?
Yeah, that was nice. I'm not saying anything on you, man. That was a good run. We had that one fuck up with the pad, but that was bad. I forgot about that.
I mean, I honestly think like a lot of times, you know, unfortunate. It's just, you know, when you're pugging, it's pug life. I mean, what can we expect? I mean, you know, I mean, little mistakes. Hell, you can make mistakes in pre-mades. You know, I mean, it happens. It happens.
It's not a dungeon. It's just it's like a one boss battle.
No,
yeah,
that's a trial. That's a trial. Any one boss battle is called a trial in this game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's what he's doing. The guild heist.
Jeffrey, what's up? Hey, dude. Does anyone in chat play DCUO also? Scott did. Scott in here used to play DC, and Miles.
Played it.
Scott, Hop tried it. Hop tried it.
I played it for a bit.
It's not that hard, but
I actually just canceled my subscription to DC.
You know, I love the combat. It comes back down to this for me. I would have still been playing that game had shit went right. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like ESO.
No. That game runs smoother than dog shit.
Well, no, it's saying I'd still be playing ESO if they did shit right.
My problem wasn't with the game. It wasn't. It never was. You know, it's just DC. I mean, not DC, but fucking the way they screwed over all these employees, man.
Yeah, that wasn't fair. That's fucked
I
up.
mean, you're gonna fire people. I get it. It's the real world. People get fired. I'm not, you know, immune to that, you know, effect. I've had to do the dirty work myself multiple times. That's not my problem. The problem of it is you did it 2 weeks before Christmas. It's like, fuck.
Without a heads up.
You know, fuck. Really? Really?
Right, yeah.
Really?
And without a heads up, you're gonna fire somebody 2 weeks before Christmas and not give them a heads
You
up.
don't do that shit. Stop it.
At least
Fire
no,
them before.
At least give them a heads up that 2 weeks, saying, "Hey, you guys are gonna get let go after Christmas." You know, don't fucking fire somebody 2 weeks before Christmas. That's fucked. That's such a dick move.
Yeah,
I
dude.
don't care what company you work for, and how much money that person makes or doesn't make. It doesn't matter. You don't fire somebody 2 weeks before Christmas. That's an asshole fucking move.
No,
I had it happen to me too. So I mean, that's just a dickhead fucking move. The company that fired me though, they fucked me royally. I lost out on all of my PTO because it was just under 6 months of being there. Lost out on all my PTO. I lost out on the Christmas bonus that I was gonna get and everything. They fired me 2 weeks before Christmas. I was like, man, that's fucking bullshit. Couldn't have held me on for 2 more weeks and then let me go after Christmas? Fuck, man. Assholes.
Leather hunting belt, a square ash shield, and a spinning wheel. Yeah, these fucking levy things for crafting are fucking amazing because I'm leveling up pretty well just having to do the materials and shit for them.
Yeah, they're nice.
Are you guys level 17 yet?
Not yet. I'm doing these levy quests real quick to knock them out of the way, and then I'm gonna start doing the battlecraft ones. By then I should be level 17.
I'm actually doing fates to try to level up. I hope you have been doing good, Jeffrey, though. I really, like I said, I miss DC. I appreciate all the work the devs do over there, so I honestly hope they continue to do well. And, like, there's no, I have no anything negative to say about anybody wanting to try DCUO. Anybody want a good hero game, I would recommend DCUO every day.
Oh.
Just make note that the company is fucking fucking poor. The fucking corporate executives are fucking nothing but scumbags.
Yeah, I can't say anything bad about that game either. I didn't play it for long. It's a great game. It plays smooth. I like the whole aspect of it and everything. It's just not my style of gaming. So, but it's a good game. You know, if you're really into the superhero shit, yeah, it's an awesome game. I mean, I love superheroes. I watch all the movies and everything, but it just wasn't quite my gaming style. I'm more the magical Dungeons and Dragon crawler.
Yeah, same.
But you know what? I love the combat in DC is so smooth.
Oh yeah, it is. It's great. I loved it. I mean, it's an awesome game. Like I said, I'm not gonna say anything bad about it. It's a great game, but it's just not my style of gaming.
I'm telling you, whoever wants to be a tank needs to watch these pets, because this pet is a beast tank.
Yeah, I know, right.
He runs out there, he grabs aggro, he turns him around so that so you're behind the enemy. Like, that's, I mean, tanking 101 right there. Little Pikachu. Right. Good job, Pikachu. Wait.
It looks like a Pikachu, doesn't it? To me, it didn't, but you said it looks like an Eevee. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, but the color kind of looks like is the Pikachu.
Yeah, Eevee was brown.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not a Pokemon person.
Once you get up in the 60s with that summoner, you gotta be careful. You gotta send your pet first. Because by the time you hit the 60s on the summoner, you're going to be doing so much fucking single target damage, your pet's going to have trouble holding aggro off you. They dummied the pet down a little bit.
How pissed off would you guys be if I paid to get my dragon fucking lancer up right now?
I wouldn't give a fuck. That's on you.
Do they have instant potions for that?
Yeah, you can buy them on the website.
Instant leveling potions?
Instant leveling?
Like the potions?
Yeah,
it's probably the Mog store. I want to. You know what? The leveling in this game is so easy. I don't feel like I would buy it. $25, he said.
$25 to take you to what level? 70?
60.
60.
I can take you to 60.
Wow.
I could probably do that in 2-3 days.
I could do it in 2 days.
I'm in Vegas all weekend, so I'm gonna have time. Man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Time is money.
Hey, if you got it, to spend it,
Do it.
I'm not gonna
Yep.
fucking. I'm not gonna.
I
Be pissed that you
agree.
did it.
I
You know?
agree. If you,
You got the money to do
you-
it.
you-
Fuck it, man.
yeah. But the thing about it is, you'll still end up doing the storyline. Here's my point, though.
You
Why?
can also get another one for that.
But that's
I'm gonna
50
probably
bucks.
buy one.
That's 50 bucks.
Give 50
Hey,
bucks to complete the storyline, really?
Yeah, it's a skip. It's called a story skip.
Yeah, if
But
you
it's
got the
only
50
per.
bucks-
It's only per. So you'd have to buy one for base game, Heaven's Ward, and then depending on if you want to do the content for Stormblood. But that right there, that's why I'm like, yeah, nah, I'll deal with it. Yeah, no.
I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, but
But I've already beaten it.
How am I getting gold? Are you killing shit?
That's my only thing is I've done all this shit before and I really don't want to fucking do it again.
yeah. I want to hate you. You know, they need to make money, and it's you know, I'm not discouraging you to do it. I'm just saying I wouldn't do it.
This is a judgment.
I
You're in a
probably will
judgment
once I
free
pay
zone.
for
I'm not thinking less of people who do it. Trust you and me, because time is money. You make a good, valid point, and I would tell you, if you got the money and you ain't got the time, by all means, take advantage of it. But I pride myself on I'm more of a professional gamer. So I take my gaming serious, man. I have to be like, you know.
I don't do that. I'm not gonna rip on somebody who does.
No, absolutely not. Because, you know, people's got lives. You got lives, you got a life, Mile. You know, you can't be here fucking 10, 12 hours a day fucking trying to level up your shit. You got to pay the bills. If you ain't paying the bills, you ain't playing this game to begin with. So I say do it.
Yeah, I probably will.
I say
it pissed me off. It pissed me off in Neverwinter though when people were doing that because I had a 2-week head start on people on that
stuck.
game. I paid the $20 to get a 2-week head start, and by the time people got released on that game, I was already level 60. And within a week or two after the game being released, there was people with higher item levels than me that had just bought the game. Oh, I got the free one, and I'm already this high now. Fuck you, man. You dropped $300 in this game to do that.
Yeah, Neverwinter is very, very pay to win. Very pay to win.
Yeah, you didn't work for that. Don't try to act like you're better than me. Nah, you didn't work for that. I worked for it. I paid $20 extra. I busted my ass, and I made sure I was level 60 before this game was fucking released. Don't tell me you worked for that. You just paid for it.
Like I said, I mean, honestly, this is my problem. And like I've talked to people, and we're talking about this. Why are like EA's looking terrible? Activision, I keep telling people, in the next 5 years, you'll be lucky. You'll be lucky if you're a publisher scoring a development company. You'll be lucky. Because publishers, sure, they're good. They're good for upfront money, but at the end they soak it. They soak it. They chew it up. They eat it up so goddamn much that the development company, it gets tired of being bullied by the publisher. They're tired of it. They're like, fuck this, man. I got better things to do. We're pulling away. We'll just do this shit ourselves. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I mean, you take a look at the market, you take a look at all the signs, man, and they're all pointing in the same fucking direction. You know, it's all going to be about companies, you know, getting their own investors and getting their own recognition. And investors are going to look at that. Investors are going to be a little bit more prone to taking a look at, you know, known developers instead of known companies. 1 second.
I wonder if he did all of his dailies. I'm so close to 67.
Wow. Yeah, you're moving right along.
Yeah, it slows down so much when you hit 60. So much.
Yeah,
Like I've been
All right, now I gotta do.
I burnt all the way up to 60, and I've been on 60 now for almost a week. But I've been fucking around doing crafting and other shit too. So.
I mean, have you guys kept up with the EA and Activision and all this stuff?
Have you done all your dailies yet?
Yeah, I've been looking at it, like watching YouTube videos on articles and checking out shit that people will post.
It's getting scary. You know, for these
Have you done all your
companies.
dailies?
Who, me? I haven't done my raid,
Yeah.
but I gotta take my wife somewhere
Well,
here in a few
when
minutes.
you pay
But
the
then when I
fucking
get back, I can.
CEOs that don't do a fucking thing,
The-
$30 million
Right,
for
right,
shooting the
right,
fucking company.
right. You know, trim the fat, motherfuckers. Trim the fucking You know, the funny thing about it is Blizzard, Activision, I believe. They let go. Blizzard, Activision let go of employees. I think somebody said the amount that was for all the employees that left out, it would have cost them like a couple $1 million a year for all the employees that they let go. And then they lost their CFO, right? Or if I remember right. And then they hire a new one in who got like 11
With
million,
like
$11 million like worth of stock, upfront expenses. I'm like, right there tells me you're fucking idiots. You're fucking goddamn fucking idiots. You fucking greedmongers. You fucking fuckheads. You let go of hundreds of people you could have utilized for a few million, and you hired in one person for up to a value of 11? Are you fucking on crack?
Right? How
And
are you
people
saving
complain
money?
about money to me. People are like, oh, well, $16 million is a lot of money, Mystic. Shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of my face. Go. 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 Leave me alone now. Go. Leave. Leave.
What is this?
Leave me the fuck alone.
Oh, I'm on it. Okay. Initiate. Go.
You know what? I used to make a joke about the bailouts, the early 2000 bailouts. I'm like, you know, they bailed them out for $1.something billion. Our government did. Wasn't that nice? I'm like, you know, think about if they would have given that money, I don't know, to the fucking people. What the fuck would have happened? Don't get me started. All I can say is, man, I can't wait to meet my maker. I hope these people aren't religious, and I hope they don't have faith in anything. Because I'll be honest, man.
Oh, fuck me.
No, thank you.
Alright, what's the emote for this fucking bullshit to fucking pacify? Soothe emote.
Soothe. Yeah, you have to make a macro.
You don't have to. You can just go ahead and
I know, but yeah, but it's easier to make a macro.
Yeah.
And assign the macro to the one macro to the hotbar, and then so you can use it whenever you need it.
That's what I'm about to do after I fucking stop getting aggroed by these fucking goddamn mushrooms and shit.
Yeah, that could be annoying. There's a couple like that with the pacify, with the soothe. Yeah, the annoying ones is the one you gotta beckon people to follow you. You gotta like
that should be there in front.
Bring this trader from this point to this point while you're trying to. People are attacking you. That's an annoying one too.
Where the fuck are the emotes at again?
You can just
type
put
it.
/soothe in the macro in the action bar.
You could just type it out too in the chat.
Well, that's true. Yeah, you can type it up each time, but sometimes if it's you might die while you're in the freaking thing typing.
Alright, I set it to my hotbar. There he is.
I learned drain.
Drained.
What does drain do?
Returns Magicka to you, MP.
Holy crap, I got a lot of those skills.
I was about to say, maybe it's when I take a leak. I don't know.
Right.
There's a lot of skills.
Oh,
There's a lot
shit.
of skills like that they give you Magicka.
As a
I mean,
summoner now.
You got your ether. Oh, you got your ether flow and your energy drain and.
you don't use Aether Flow for the Magicka return on it. That's just a little bonus. That you don't use it for that. Aether Flow opens up your other abilities like Bane, Fester. You get another one that you can't use unless you have Aether Flow.
Yeah, you gotta use. You can't use. You can't use Energy Drain without Aether Flow too, can you?
Nope. Yeah, so you gotta have an Aether Flow to use Energy Drain. So, but as a summoner, it's really hard to burn through Magicka. It's really hard. Like, I never even come close to running below 80%.
I don't know, but I've seen black mages like almost have bottom out time, man.
That's how they roll though. They
Alright,
nuke, they nuke, they recharge, they nuke, they recharge. That's how the black mage runs. The summoner doesn't. The summoner's abilities, because the amount of time it takes to cast your Ruin 3, by the time you cast it, you're getting the Magicka back that it cost to cast it the first time. So you're never really running out of mana. I mean, it's almost impossible to run out of mana on a fucking summoner.
It's very dot oriented is the summoner.
Yeah, I just wish his dots did more damage. They don't do enough damage.
More dots.
They're there. I mean, they're cool. They're there. They're constantly putting a dot or a damage on the target, but they're not enough bang for the buck.
But you know,
I mean, I use them all the time.
Yeah, but dot damage was never supposed to be like burst damage. It's never designed to be that way.
No. But I'm saying it should still hit harder than what it does. You know, if my dot's only hitting for fucking 700 a tick, like, come on. It should at least be doing like 2 or 3K by the time I'm level 70.
Right.
Not fucking 500, 200, you know, 500 to 700 damage, like, fuck.
You know what, though? I will give it up to the smart investors. There are some smart investors who are taking a look at everything. So I'm not actually going to say it's necessarily the investors. I feel some people, it is based on the board. But the investors are noticing now what's going on internal, and some are bailing now before it gets that bad. Oh, yeah, there it is. I'm 51. I thought, oh, man, I am 50. Okay. Yeah, certain investors are paying attention, which is good. You know, that's their money. They should, you know, be, here's the thing. And I have a very, very, you know, how much do you know about the business? How much are you in communication with the people that you're putting in these positions? It's all about communication, right? Especially from an investors to the board. If you're not even on the board, let's say you're a small investor, right? You're a person who has no real influence to what the board is deciding to do. What is your communication? How much do you understand what's going on internally into the company, right? Because the problem with most people who, you know, get into, you know, type of business is there's not communication. You have to have an open dialogue. Without dialogue, without understanding what's being implemented and where your company is trying to go, you're fucked. I feel in the case of EA, they were on top of the world, right, at one time. EA was on top of the world. But the problem of it is they just kept getting a little more greedy. The board, you know, board members and people were like, you know, we can just keep pushing more money. We can keep, you know, we'll bring out loot boxes. We'll make them pay full price, and then we'll drop this and drop that, and we'll gouge them every way possible. And the community just kept getting fed up, you know, with and it just kept getting more ridiculous. When players, let me explain something to companies. Players don't pay, right? Bullshit because they feel obligated. That's not why players do it. Players will pay for microtransactions if they're enjoying the product and they're supporting that product. You're not gouging players, and especially if they feel more obligated. Now, imagine this, guys. We have a subscription-based model with this game, which I'm happy with. I'm more than happy to pay the subscription-based model for Final Fantasy XIV. I really wish some more games could support this business model, but unfortunately they can't. So when you go with a free to play game, right? And you enjoy it and you know it's free and they have microtransactions that are reasonable, are you likely to support that and throw some money its way? Scott?
I am. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Miles?
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Look at that's the success story behind Fortnite. That's the success. Am I wrong? Right? They don't have anything. They don't have loot boxes. They don't have shit that's fucking like, making players feel obligated, and yet they're pulling money left and right.
Well, no, they do. Fortnite does.
Oh, does it? But is it necessity?
Yeah, well, pretty much. Well, they have what they do is they have season passes that you have to buy.
Right.
Yeah, battle passes.
Battle passes and stuff you have to buy.
But that's not a loot box.
Well, yeah, but it's almost
you
the
don't
same.
have to buy those. That's also like kind of a microtransaction.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to. You're right.
Right.
But I mean, my son. If you ask my son, you have to buy it.
Yeah.
You can't.
Well, those are also the kids. Yeah, we have to have this. We have to get the best John Wick fucking skin or whatever.
Right.
The skeleton skin.
But the way it is, their mechanics isn't set up where it's like, hey, buy these loot boxes and you can get a game-changing feature in here. Something, whatever. It's like,
Well, true. That's true.
And what I'm saying is the kids want it, but there's no feeling like if I don't have it, I'm crippled. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly,
I'm incapable of playing without these features that they're putting in microtransactions. And my point about it is games have gotten to that point. They just keep gouging their consumers. They just keep with things that aren't supporting and showing, hey, good job with this game. I'm buying that, buying that costume, even though it's a pink fucking bunny costume, and I'm never gonna wear it, but I'm still gonna buy it because I support your company. You know what I'm saying? I support the endeavor, and I appreciate the product I've received. That's what consumers do. If it's a free to play. Now, if it's a buy to play, there's an expectation set forward. That
wow.
Right. You purchase this product. Right? You've just purchased a game for full MSRP. Right? Now, which would, diminish depending on its reviews. It's going to go down if the expectation isn't met. But if the expectation stays high, your MSRP stays high, right? Like this game isn't on sale. It's not on sale, boys and girls. It's not reduced.
How long has it been out for?
Yeah, and how long has it been out for? That's my point. But now,
forever now.
I need a sale.
Right. But my point of it is when a game's doing well, it doesn't have to go negotiate its price, and better yet, it doesn't have to dictate to its players. You have an obligation to spend money in microtransactions. It doesn't have to.
Precisely.
Right. It doesn't have to, because the consumers are so happy they're willing to pay full price, and they're willing to pay the business model.
Well, one game way back when, I don't know if anybody fucking remembers it. It was called Hellgate London.
No, it sounds familiar, but I can't recall it.
Same fucking kind of concept. It went out of business because nobody wanted to play it. It was a great MMO shooter type of game, but it just went out of business because they weren't making money. But if they would have added in microtransactions and free-to-play way back when that fucking game came out, I guarantee you it would still be going.
Well, and the funny thing about it is that's, when somebody had asked me, what's your deal? I'm like, listen, I have a background. I was a private tester for multiple companies. A majority of all of the big dogs, the AAA MMO companies. So I've done private testing for all of them at one time or another. With a few exceptions, obviously. I took a couple-year break, and whatever. But and I don't do it anymore. I'm like, so there for the longest time, I worked directly with the developers. I wasn't just a gamer that was like getting to try a cool game in alpha phase. Yay! No, I was like literally talking to these people every day. Hey, we got a problem here. I've noticed this there. Okay, thanks Mystic for the heads up. Can you check out this section over here? We'll go ahead and level you up and we'll throw you over here. Yeah, that's fine. Cool deal. So I was like, it almost like I was a part of the team in a way, right? And they took a lot of my suggestions at heart. And most companies did. And that's where my reputation was, laid down. And I was one of those fortunate individuals that I got to do so many things because of it. And I'm like, but for me, I understand the business sense of it. I understand everything that's needed to for the companies, what they need to accomplish this, because I've been there from ground up as their private tester, and how things were excelling or declining, and take it for what it's worth. I'm like, if you want to believe that I'm a nobody, then fine, I'm a nobody. We're about to leave. I'm wrapping it up. So anyways, at the end of the day though, I'm pretty accurate about these type of forecasts and what's going to happen. And if I literally say that a company's fucking up, you best believe you're fucking up. I'm not going to repeat myself. I'm not going to hold your hand. And if you want to slit your own throat, have at it. I ain't got time. And when shit falls down, I believe you and me, I'll be the first one standing over your fucking cold body as you're fucking slowly wilting away, telling you, how's it feel, bitch? And I won't have any remorse, because you're the one that put yourself there. You're the one that did it to yourself. Nobody ruined your company. You ruined it for yourself. Take responsibility. And understand that the customer is what fuels your success. It's all about your consumers. So I'll leave it off at that. All right, guys. Once again, I want to thank everybody for stopping in on the chat today. We had a pretty good epic day today, talking and bullshitting. I really enjoy it. And, like I said, thank all of you for watching and who continue to support me even though I'm not playing Elder Scrolls. Thank you. Thank you. Once again, I'm Mystic Raven. This is Mystic's MMOs. This is Scott. This is Miles. This is Hop. Say bye, guys.
Later, guys.
Bye, guys.
All right. And y'all have a nice day.
Oh, the grind is real.
And clear.